WIBC.com. Now the Home and Garden Show.
Jared, it's been so long.
There you are, Pat. What's up?
Not much. This is going to be this show. I love this show because it's the easiest show of the year.
Why is that?
Because tomorrow is daylight saving time. Ooh. And we'll generate a lot of phone calls. And what I do is I like to say daylight savings time, and I like to add the S because that will generate a lot of calls as well from people go, there's no S in that.
Just bring up gun control or abortion.
And then what I like to say is I don't know how anyone could be against daylight saving time when the farmers get an extra hour of light for the crops. And then it's 1 o'clock and we just go home. That simple. I'm surprised you're not covering just that, Jared.
You sure know your history, pal.
I forgot daylight saving time. If you would have asked me, hey, when is daylight saving time, I wouldn't be able to tell you when it is. I always forget.
We fall back tomorrow. That should be part of the newscast. You might want to write that in. Maybe just in the margin.
Do you remember when Dan McGowan was our producer? He was the only one that had ever gone through daylight saving time.
He lived in Ohio, yeah.
Ohio, and then we had the first time, and the only one in the studio that overslept was Dan McGowan.
I think he ended up on the. I don't hear your mic. No, shoot.
Who's that producer in there messing everything up?
Well,
he's
Ethan,
a bit hungover.
I think he's hungover.
Yeah, he walked in kind of late this morning.
Yeah.
Well, he looked like Popeye last night.
Did you talk to him at all?
No, he came over and said,
not you. I was talking to Jared.
I know, but Jared came in and asked me. See, you only come in here at 2 minutes after 9.
That's because I'm downstairs planning the show. To try to make you look good.
It was a big night for Ethan.
You plan a bowel movement.
So you have an idea. Hold on.
Show.
Do you have some information, some inside stuff? I mean, was he out downtown or?
I have a really good guess on what Ethan was up to last night.
Oh, do you want to share? Come on. We need to live. Us old people like to live our lives through you youngins.
He's being awfully quiet right now.
He's very quiet because he's sick.
We're having technical difficulties, and you got Denny worried this morning, Jarrett. So why don't you just tell us all, huh?
Oh wow!
You know, if you keep your mouth shut, I'll keep my mouth shut. How about that?
That's fair.
Were you two together?
Yeah, we fought some magical dragon, or maybe some sweaty guy dressed up as one.
You sound like you're still plowed, quite honestly.
You're slurring your words, and it's 8 o'clock.
All right, this show's going to go great. Daylight savings time starts tomorrow. It's fall back 1 hour.
Yay!
239-9393. Jump online. And if you'd like to talk about moles, we can do that as well. That's how I live. That's how, when I did the show by myself, daylight savings time with an S and moles. Got me through.
And is it too early to put up your tree now? I feel like that's a debate before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Way too early.
Oh, one thing before I let you go, Jared. Mm-hmm. White lights or multi-lights?
Ooh.
Why don't you just ask him boxers or briefs?
Yeah.
It's easier.
No,
This isn't really in my wheelhouse.
On a Christmas tree. If you're decorating Christmas tree, white or colors?
We have white lights.
Okay.
I'm trying to predict when I have my own place and my own tree and my own lights.
Oh, what you'll do.
Everything, what I'll do. I'm thinking white lights, to be honest.
Yeah.
Classic.
I kind of like that's classic. I will say that the new sets, you see the LED, and then you can simply just hit the button and change them.
That's my favorite.
Kind of change them back and forth.
They got all sorts of funky lights.
Yeah, you don't want to do too. You don't go too funky, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a problem with it.
I like it clean. I like it simple.
There you go. White light, man. So I'm going to pitch this to Ethan.
Ethan,
now,
start the music.
No, don't yell at him. He's doing several things at once.
And
I'm just trying to get his attention.
And he just messed up our volumes because now I hear a real...
Yeah, now we're in an echo chamber.
Echo chamber.
Oh my gosh, say thank you.
Hey, thanks, Jared.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools.
Hey, good morning. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought you were too hungover to do it. I'm not even sure he's hungover. I really think he's still drunk.
This is just how I am. So.
No, it's not. This is not how you are. Where were you last night?
We did go out.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell you what, the lines were too long to get drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy last night.
Where were? Like, what part of town? Downtown?
Mass Ave.
Mass Ave.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that was crazy. Did you dress up?
Yes, I did.
What'd you go, Wes?
Pretty simple. Did Popeyes.
Popeye's chicken?
Or no, Popeye.
Popeye.
Without the S.
Yeah, because Popeyes would mean you went as a chicken dinner.
And then what's the lady in the movie called? What's her name?
Olive oil.
Heather was olive oil. Olive.
Nice. That's great. Good time then.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of cold, but.
Kind of cool, kind of cold.
Yeah, cold. I wish Popeye wore a sweatshirt in his.
Oh, shoot.
I will say that is a thing I see with little kids. They have really cute Halloween costumes, and you can tell their parents are trying to keep them warm because they have like giant sweatshirts underneath their little ladybug. Yeah. But I thought last night was a perfect Halloween weather.
I thought it was really cool.
It was just chilly enough.
Chilly enough for a nice fire outside. A lot of people using the outside fire pits.
Yeah.
And
more of our neighbors are tailgating now. They're at the end of the driveway, and they've set up a tent, and they have their, they've got their little pit, their little fire pit going, and their table. And then,
we just lost you. So wait a minute, slide over here. Finish that.
We were so close. Anyway, so and there's a couple tables that will have in a box Jell-O shots for the adults.
And we are seeing the same thing in our neighborhood where people bring a table and stuff out, and then they have their fire pit on the driveway. So it seems like now, Beth and I, hell no.
What do you mean? You got to come to the door?
You have to. It's again cutting corners for the kids. It's easier for the kids. Well, the hell with that. They need to march their little rear ends up, and we have 2 steps. I want to make sure they can get through those 2 steps. They've got it. We had a couple kids go down, but that's okay. It's a learning. I shoved some cotton in their nose and sent them on their way.
They're fine.
But it's like you can't just here it is. What's next? Golf carts? And we're just going to roll them around?
Oh, yeah. You know what? It looked like somebody had actually rented almost like a minibus, and they were taking everybody around in the minibus.
And they just drop them off at each house?
They drop them out. They just drive down the street, and the kids would all get out. What do we think about other neighborhoods coming into your neighborhood?
I was just going to ask you about that.
How do we feel about that?
All the time.
Are we good with that now?
I'm very good with it, especially areas that, there's a lot of kids that they don't, I don't know how to say this, they don't live in great areas, right?
Right.
And so when it's trick or treat, it could be serious and harmful. You okay?
I was going to sneeze for a minute, but I looked up and
I literally thought you were having a heart attack.
No, it was about a sneeze. It was about to happen, but it stopped when you look at the light. Oh, wait, it's coming again.
Denny doesn't want to talk about this because he doesn't get any. Did you get any trick-or-treaters?
We live 400 feet from the road.
That would teach the kids a lesson.
We turn on the lights. We've done for 14 years. Nobody's come.
But you know what? If they did, if you're not ready with a steak dinner and an overnight stay,
this is Westfield.
Because
it's Westfield.
I thought you were in Carmel.
I will say too, growing up, our neighbors were very far and few between. So we just went to our cousins who lived in Carmel, and so we would go in their neighborhood, and wow, what a great neighborhood to choose.
Yeah.
It's like the Carmel Goodwill.
Yes.
Oh yes, the Carmel Goodwill.
You get the best.
You
get full size candy.
That's right. A couple of the neighbors from Meridian Kessler, after we were at 49th and Penn, and we said, hey, make sure you come here because they get full-size candy bars. And I heard about that from a few of our customers, like full-size candy bars, huh? So my niece, Christy girl, she lives right in, and so does Andrew. But Andrew lives on New Jersey, and Christy lives, I think, on Washington or something, like one of the main. She spent $1,000 on candy and ran out.
I thought it was a big night, but $1,000.
There's no way.
Yes.
I ran out early, and I spent $35.
There's no way. People, $1,000 in candy?
Yes. For full-size candy bars, it's Meridian Kessler.
That's,
I'm not buying that. I'm not saying she's. That's just unbelievable. That's cases and cases of candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, 4 bags were. I had 5 bags. Those were $35. So 5.
So that's $7 a bag.
Yeah.
But that's not.
So she had
full-size.
she had I think I have it in a text message, like the ring, maybe like.
Oh, the spider ring?
Spider rings.
Ooh, that's
Is that
cool.
a candy?
Ring pops.
Ring pops. How much is a ring pop?
I don't know. Some are going. I've noticed that some of the kids had a lot of Slim Jims. Slim
Beef
Jims
jerky?
were big. Yeah, they were a nice alternative to sugar.
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
No.
Yeah, little bite-sized Slim Jims.
I saw a video last night, and I love this idea. It was a younger couple, and they had a bowl of candy out, but they also put some potatoes in it. And they gave the kids options. Every kid picked a potato. They just thought it was so funny. And they're like,
No
potato?
way.
You're the potato guy. So the whole neighborhood, they gave out bags of potatoes.
That is so great.
And I love that because I'm like, for the rest of their lives when they grow up, they're going to remember that. Like, remember that guy who gave out potatoes?
Yeah. You know,
what?
probably
I love
get away
that.
with that because the guy that always gave out the apples when we were kids, everyone just smashed in his driveway.
Right. And you know what? As the teenagers started arriving at about 8:15, 8:30,
Right.
They gave me looks like, are you going to give me as a mini size Butterfinger? And I mean, some of them were like,
Yeah. So you're saying, did you get a lot of kids from other neighborhoods?
Well, I'm wondering. It was super busy this year. We had so many kids.
It was Friday night.
And I went out with, I opened the door and twins were staring at me, and it was Dan McGowan, our former producer here, and his twin brother, Joe. And I shut the light off, and then I went out with them just to go trick-or-treating. And
how fun.
there were just masses of amounts of vehicles that were also letting kids out, and you start to wonder, I wonder if everybody's here from this neighborhood.
Well, if a kid lives on a busy street, that would be one thing.
Right.
It's like,
and I was a kid that lived out on US 40 growing up.
see?
So we had to go into town, and but you kind of wonder. You think, where are all these kids coming from? I don't see them all summer long.
we get a lot of kids from outside the neighborhood. A lot. And that started back in the 80s when someone was kidnapped from our neighborhood on Halloween.
Oh my gosh, kidnapped. Did they ever find that child?
They did. Like 3 hours later, he let her go in Nora. And so our neighborhood after that barricaded the neighborhood for years and years and years. We don't anymore. Wow. But so I think people, when they saw the barricades, they thought this is a really safe place to go. So we got a lot of, and people still come. It's fine. You know what's kind of sad though? Because I always ask people, I ask the kids, where do you go to school? There's a lot of kids from Eastwood, a lot of kids from Christ the King and St. Pius and Clearwater is Washington Township School. But two groups of kids, when I ask them that, they say, we can't tell you. And it's so sad that kids have been trained because of the dangers that we live in. It's like, don't give out any information about yourself.
Oh, yeah. I even asked if I can take pictures, Oh, so you just follow them.
Why did I say that?
I don't know, but it's creepy.
You can't take pictures of kids. I was a substitute teacher for economics at Speedway schools, and it was an 8th grade class, and Mr. Butterworth said,
Mr. Butterworth?
He was a great coach. He just passed away. So But anyway, I took Polaroid shots of all the kids and had them write their names on it so I could learn their names. I was a substitute. I got called into the principal's office. Did you take pictures of the kids? I said, yeah. How am I supposed to? I said, Kenny, how am I supposed to remember their names? He says, you can't take pictures.
No, you can't.
I got written up on the first day of class for taking pictures. I got in trouble.
I don't know when that changed. Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I bet it changed with the internet. I bet it changed with social media.
What year was that?
I was still at the plumbing shop, so maybe 26 years ago.
It was in the 1990s. So that was before 1990s. The internet.
Yeah.
It was well
1990s.
1990s.
Wasn't there like a big point where kids were getting kidnapped more often or something in the 80s? Or am I making that up?
That was just a fad.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Oh.
But I do wonder, if people were more aware of that.
I don't
and
know
so maybe
when
they're
it
being a little more
changed.
cautious.
That was an interesting class anyway,
I don't
because
know.
the kids gave me their names, and several of them gave me the wrong name, which I thought was funny. But this one kid, his name was Gerald something, and he goes, "My friends call me 8-Ball." So I wrote 8-Ball on the picture. And, of course, when Ken confiscated all my pictures, I said, how am I supposed to remember these kids' names, Kenny? And he said, you'll learn them. I said, can I call him 8-Ball? And he goes, everybody calls him 8-Ball. So, yeah.
We actually take photos of our temporary staff for the trains.
Yeah.
Because like at Allisonville for Pumpkin Town, I think we hire 40 kids.
But I think that's okay because you're an employer, so it's like an employee, like an ID badge.
Yeah.
Type situation.
Have you had a workman come to your home lately? They send you a text ahead of time with the workman's picture.
Yeah, Hope Plumbing does that.
Yeah, they must be on Service Titan. That's a patented thing by a software company. It's really a good idea.
All right. Well, that.
Well, Ethan, are you ready for a break?
How about that daylight savings time?
You're not even looking at the phone, so how do you? You wouldn't know if anybody called.
Anyways, just give us a call, 239-9393. When we come back, I'm going to tell you the latest polling on daylight saving time. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Check. Check.
I don't think your T's worked at all. We haven't had a single call. I think they're just
probably
listening to you yammer.
Maybe we're locked into the fan. We're not even. We've done that before.
Do you remember when I first came on this show? I said, "What's the number you give out?" You said 239-1070. You can tattoo that on your ass because it'll never change.
Don't say that word.
Now wait a minute. You said bad words.
I never say the ASS word.
You tell your own stories. They're always about you.
No,
I'm good. I'm good. I was just going to tell you that you told me to tattoo 1070 on me because it'll never change.
And it did, didn't it?
Yeah. You like
what was the number? Was that
239-1070? 1-800-571-WIBC.
So is that the 239 thing? Was that start because that's what like all the TV stations and radio stations had?
I don't know.
And like people would overload the circuits or something. I mean, but every station, everybody's 239 still.
John changed everybody's phone. He was the building manager. He was a really good guy.
Okay, let's check this.
Good morning. This mic works.
You sound great.
Let's try this one for a while. Ethan.
Don't touch anything,
thank
Ethan.
you. I know everybody's working really hard to get this mic to work. I could go. It's a beautiful fall day. I could go down to Brown County.
No. We're staying right here.
I think we're at a peak. If they didn't all blow off, I think we're getting close to being at a peak.
And some of the trees that were really suffering from water, they just
dropped them.
They dropped.
They did. We had a lot of brown.
Because you know how normally you go through and like this time they would be in different states of dropping their leaves, but some just they're
within 3 days we went from green to yellowing to red. These are scarlet maples. And then they're ready to fall now.
The maples are the best.
They're so pretty. I always wondered what makes them have the particular colors. Like why does a certain one have red? What makes it turn red? Is it death?
It's death? The death of the leaf?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't really know that answer.
Anyway, I think this is a perfect Brown County weekend.
I do too, and I think this is I agree. This is the peak.
So if this mic goes out, I'm leaving.
Well, they had a lot of rain.
It's the last weekend for the Hobnob.
The Hobnob down at
closing their doors.
No way.
Yep, closing their doors this weekend. Might be today. May be the last day.
Who?
No, tomorrow's the last day.
Who is?
The Hobnob.
Oh, I know.
It's been there since our kids were little.
Long
Denny,
time.
you should buy it.
Somebody should buy it.
Beth and I used to go down all the time. We just don't.
Pat?
You don't go to Brown County so much anymore?
No. We
why?
don't go anywhere. I work.
I don't know how those rumors got started. I had three people reach out to me this week to say, why don't you and Pat buy the station? And I'm not kidding. These are people who have been here forever. Yeah. And then I went to John Griffith's thing, and I had another person say, why don't you just buy the station?
Because we believe in you, Denny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
it'd be fun to be a single radio station in this day and age, you know?
See,
I think it'd be so fun.
I do think that some of the issues that we have with our TV stations, not issues, but it's like once you're owned by that
you're owned.
publicly traded companies or a bigger. It's like everything is. It's like
we watched it happen. We've seen. We've lived it. We watched it when we were kind of independent, and then became public, and
and then that didn't work out so well, and then went back private.
Tried to go back private and didn't get the job done, and then we went back to Radio One, which is another public company.
Yeah.
It is, but I just always think how neat it'd be to be, because at one point we were just WIBC and WNAP, and then just started getting gobbled up,
and it was
kind of fun just to be.
And we were owned by a man.
Wait, right?
But
Jeff.
it happens everywhere.
A man named Jeff.
All right, you've heard of Garage Doors of Indianapolis, long-time company, Cecil. Remember Cecil?
Yeah.
Cecil McCord, and but I just found out that they have been bought by a company in Texas. And they've kept all the managers. They did it the right way. They Cecil retires. The kids are no longer with the company, but all the managers are still there. And the service is impeccable, but they let them be Garage Doors of Indianapolis. They're not changing the name. That's how you buy a company.
You can do that. Just keep it the same, those same values and same. If you can, I hope so, because we've seen that happen. And this year in particular, there's been a lot of talk about older generation that own these family-owned companies, and nobody wants them. The kids don't want them.
Kids don't want them.
And it's the
same for farms. Same farmers are going through this too.
It's the single biggest asset, and it's not liquid. That's what farmers are always cash poor. I have very few farmers that had stayed farming because they were cash poor.
I pay 4 times more in taxes than what I take home.
That's
because it's I have stuff, I have buildings that that.
I never did the math on it, but Uncle Sam made more money than Jane and I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
people don't realize that. Another one is Channel 13 was owned by a family.
Right.
They own 2 stations and then currently owned by Tegna, and now being sold again. And every time, because just the experience here, it's like when there's a new owner, it's like they've paid, and TV stations, they're paying a lot of money, and then all of a sudden it's like they got to find those efficiencies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then if that gets approved, Fox 59,
Channel
WTHR,
4.
Channel 4 are all going to have the same owners, and I'm not sure that's great for the free press.
You've just argued against the cluster of stations in one building.
I know. I'm just
we
speaking
can
out
pull
loud.
5 radio stations here.
Right, and then the other.
But they're all very different. Then when you're talking about a news station is what we're kind of thinking about. The news,
right.
The news part of it.
The news
all.
part.
And the news part. Here within our cluster, there's not another talk rate WIBC. There's not another WIBC.
True.
There's not another. We have one country station. There's one sports station. There's one hip hop. There's one religious. So we have a cluster. Everything is different. When you're all in the same and you're different, you're same news people. The hope is we like competitiveness within the news industry.
Right. And didn't I see Channel 8 and 6 are going to merge?
That's right.
Well, it's got to be approved, but it's a
different world.
It's just a different world. Look, Amazon announced this week they've let off so many people because of why?
AI.
And so it's just a different time.
So let's talk about the plumbers and construction trades. Kids, you don't need to go to college.
Jenny, I saw a headline that said, electricians and plumbers, the next millionaires.
I know plumbers down in Florida that are making they're service techs, and they're making over $400,000 a year on a truck. What are you going to college for?
I need to marry a plumber.
No,
you should marry a plumber.
I don't know.
You should marry
and then I look at Pat Sullivan, who's dumber than a bag of hammers, went 2 days to college, and is the best marketer. I bragged on you at Columbia University as the best marketer I ever knew.
The weird thing is, we hardly sell hammers anymore because everything is.
This world is crazy.
What is it? Do you have a prize? Are we playing a game?
So John Griffin, who is a long time here at WIBC, and he's kind of semi-retired, not really retiring, but
he's going in a different direction.
Like he still handles our account, Sullivan Hardware, for radio and stuff like that. But they're having a little going away party, retirement party at Ale Emporium in Castleton. Right. And I had a day because was just running around, and we're trying to get ready for Christmas. So I was on my way up there, and I actually made it all the way to the parking lot, and I saw how many cars I just drove away. I didn't come in. I even had this gift for him.
Oh, he would have loved to have seen you.
Why didn't you
can't
go
imagine
in?
who came. Everybody
Because,
came.
Jenny, I worked till midnight that night.
Well, I'm sorry.
But it's like...
This is a true story.
It is a true story. Actually,
Okay, now wait a minute.
All the way there and all the way there and turned
JMV
around.
was broadcasting.
JMV was there, and JMV goes, everyone who has ever worked at the radio station is here to celebrate John. And you know what I said to myself? John's got plenty of guests. I'm out of here. That's exactly what I said. So I thought, instead of him getting it, I thought we could just open his gift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then just kind of tell about it?
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
look
for
at the
John
time.
Griffin, who'd been here for,
Yeah.
decades. I think 30 years. Is that what he said? 20, 30 years? No,
Well,
couldn't
he
have
was
been 30.
here. I've been here like 31, 32. And
30 years.
Yeah,
30
he
years.
he came a year after I got here.
Yeah.
But the
Just,
best thing that I took off the shelf, I may have told you guys this, the candy cigarettes.
Are you selling those at the store?
My kids thought we were. I pulled those right off the shelf. It's like we are not selling.
I don't think there's
You
anything
think
wrong
that-
with them. They're fun.
You think the bird
They're-
feeder thing with Governor Braun was something? Selling candy cigarettes would.
So
I
did
thought
you just get him a bag of candy cigarettes?
I had them candy cigarettes, and then we have playing cards with the monument circle with lit up
Yeah,
for.
'cause he
Oh,
doesn't-
those are cute.
He'll
Yeah.
need those. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah. so-
That was a
just
great.
thinking.
The thought. The thought is there.
When one of us dies, are you going to come to the funeral if the parking lot's full?
You know what? That's where I was, Denny. I was at a funeral earlier for a neighbor who I used to babysit the kids. And
Whoa, no! You were allowed to babysit
I babysat a lot.
besides your own?
He is the baby whisperer.
How much did you get paid to babysit back
Well,
then in the olden
$1 an hour on if it was
that was big.
If it was New Year's Eve, 50 cents
New Year's
regular.
Eve.
Regular
You can
50
always
cents.
make
That
it.
was the
Yeah.
rate. I remember 50 cents.
And quite honestly-
Can you believe, kids, we were making 50 cents an hour to babysit for your children, and I didn't know CPR.
And if the husband's got,
Well, that's why you were only 50 cents.
If
you know, if-
parents are demanding it now. If you babysit, you got to know CPR.
oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. I had to get a quote-unquote license. I had to take a full class, and I was 11 years old.
Got to have it.
Really? See, we didn't do that. You just grabbed them, and
you just
and
grabbed
I recall, it kind of went around with the guys in the neighborhood that babysit. If the husband got Playboy magazine, everybody fought for that babysitting job.
Naughty, naughty.
Wow.
It is what it is.
We need to break.
I understand. I was trying to, and then Terry got sidetracked.
Can you play? Oh, boy.
239-9393. Coming right back with your questions.
In the weeds is
In the
coming
weeds.
up. In the weeds, and it's something very
93
special. Pat.
WIBC.
You will love this one.
I'm trying to break. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, I have a candy cigarette perched in my lips.
Did you ever
Time
smoke?
of year.
No, I've never smoked a cigarette in my entire life.
All right, so
Cigar I have,
All right.
but I'm willing.
Have you
Yes,
ever-
I am with marijuana.
All right, so in the weeds today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the unsponsored segment, In the Weeds with Denny Smith.
All right,
Yay.
so I don't know whether it was Allison or who turned me on to the movie Coco from Pixel or Pixel, whatever.
Pixar.
Pixar.
You're close.
That's close. Anyway, it turns out that the Day of the Dead is actually 2 days in Mexico. The first day, which is today, is Dia de los Angelitos, and that means the day of the little kids that died when they were young. So that's today, and then tomorrow is the Day of the Dead. So I've put together a little bit of a quiz for you all because you guys are so good at quizzes. Are you ready?
Ready.
What flower is most associated with Dia de los Muertos? What flower? A rose?
Giant one.
Look at Sullivan. How did you know that?
Is that right?
That's right. Yes, it's right. The scent helps guide the spirits home. Okay. What's the
that's
traditional sweetbread
Really
made for this
weird.
holiday? Is it
I'm going to get a lottery ticket.
pan de muerto? Is it bolillo? Or is it concha? What is the
It's the
sweetbread?
concha.
It's a No, that's down in Key West, the concha shell. No, it's pan de muerto. It literally means bread of the dead. Why do
I'm trying to show our YouTube audience, because I'm smoking a candy cigarette,
why do
cool
people put salt on the altar? Is it for seasoning the afterlife meal that they have prepared, to purify spirits on their journey, or to keep away evil spirits?
Keep away evil spirits.
That's wrong, Terry. It's to purify spirits on their journey. Okay. What do the skulls, or calaveras, what do they represent? Do they represent death as something to fear, rebirth and cycle of life, or Halloween candy gone fancy like what's in Pat's lips?
Celebrate life.
I don't think that was one of the.
I don't think that was. I was looking because I didn't.
The rebirth.
The rebirth and cycle of life.
Oh,
that
cycle.
was cycle
That's
of
the
life.
one.
All right. Which Pixar movie brought
it?
Dia de los Muertos to global fame? Allison already shared with it. It's Coco. That was a really good movie.
guess
If
I know,
you've
right?
not seen Coco, it's worth the rent. It's worth
Coco. What's it about?
Coco. It's about.
Actually, you should watch it with your grandkids. It's an animated cartoon. It's
is.
really cool.
Yeah, it's
sweet.
about a little boy that gets back, is brought back to the dead where they are now because of just a fluke of something, and then he gets to come back. And it's a really
He just
good
meets his
story.
ancestors. And it's very colorful and lots
Okay.
of music. Big Disney movie.
Okay, the Mexico people, I'm going to call them Mexicans, they typically have an ofrenda. An ofrenda is an altar in the house. Terry, you can make fun of me.
I'm not.
That's good.
Just the way
Not
you
at all.
said
What
that.
do they
It's cute.
typically put on the ofrenda? Do they put photos of the deceased, their favorite food or drink?
Baked beans.
Would that be yours? No, yours would be coleslaw.
Photos of the deceased or their favorite food and drink. Which do they do?
Food and drink.
Food and drink.
I would say photos.
I think it's food and drink.
It's both. It's
Oh,
both.
it was a trick question.
Yeah, and
D.
sometimes
All
it's
of the above.
a Netflix subscription if Grandma really into Bridgerton. The main purpose of sugar skulls is it to eat during the parade, to symbolize a departed soul, or to help decorate Halloween cupcakes in Mexico.
Oh, it's A.
Each one represents someone who has passed on, so it's to symbolize a departed soul. B. Whoa, there we go. Why are candles used on the altar? Is it to light the way for spirits? Is it for romantic?
He found the game button
Is it to
keys.
cover up
Thank God.
the tamale smell? Why do they have the
believe those are
candles
still
on
in
the
there.
altar?
Oh my gosh, I love tamales. I only had my first tamale like 2 years ago.
Okay.
If
You said
Did you
they're
eat
like
corn
runway
stalk?
lights
Is that
for
the
the
one that-
I'm going to
afterlife
say baked beans.
to guide the spirits back. Okay. One last question, because I think we're losing the audience here. Which ancient culture
No, you're not losing them.
They're
You lost
gone.
them.
Which ancient culture influenced? I put a lot of time into this, Sully.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's interesting.
Which ancient culture influenced Dia de los Muertos? Was it Aztec, Mayan, or Incan?
I'm going to say the
it's
Incan.
B.
Actually, it was
Aztec.
A. Allison gave me the A. It's A. I'm going to kill you over there, you little drunk. Aztec. They celebrated death long before Europe had Halloween candy. It was the Mayans that would use the skull or the heads of their enemies for soccer. That's what they usually used to use a head that was capitated. That was the Mayans.
Really?
Okay, Terry, somebody
Wow.
somebody said on YouTube, they said, Terry Stacy is a gangsta. She don't fear no big tamales along as you wrap a little bow on it drums.
Okay, one last.
little
What's
worried
the
about this
what's the
commenter.
attitude of our Mexican neighbors toward the death in Dia de los Muertos? Is it fear?
I'm going to say C.
Terry Lynn Stacy, listen.
That
you
was
can
the
get this
funniest
one right.
thing.
You haven't gotten one
I'm
right
a
all
gangsta,
day.
So you stop.
What's the attitude toward death in Dia de los Muertos? Is it fear and sadness? Is it humor and celebration? Is it avoidance and denial?
Humor and celebration.
Yeah, that's a one.
Quickly, let's get through this.
No, Allison got it right.
Ding,
I knew it
excuse
too.
me.
I said
Okay, now here's something else I learned when I was doing all the research for a couple of hours. that, believe it or not, there are global traditions from Scotland called Samhain, where they do it on November 1st too, about bringing back the dead. Japan does the Oban Festival, China does the Qingming, and then Peru does Dia de los Difuntos, means the dead ones. And then even the Polish get into this. Zaduski, families visit graves with flowers and candles to pray for ancestors.
God bless you.
Over yet.
Turns out Mexico's not. I've lost it. Okay. Well, I bet you didn't hear that on WNAP.
Thank you. It's very good.
That's very good, Denny.
We really
Good
loved
Lord.
it and learned a lot.
Wow, I'm surprised you have so much time on your hands.
I'm gonna get Ethan a slide whistle next.
So funny. I'm so glad
my
he found
goodness.
all the keys.
Okay.
Okay, now what?
Oh, gangsta
Probably
woman.
need a break.
What-
We're way over.
Are we
should
over?
take a
Oh, we
break.
are over.
So take a break.
Okay. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC.
Oh. Well, it's the Home and Garden Show. The first day in November. We're brought to you by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. It's 844.
It's not the same when you two do it. It's like, Denny, it's like you're cheating on me.
Well, you were yawning, and I didn't think you'd ever close your
I was
mouth.
discussing the segment and what we're going to do. Cousin Eddie joins us on the program. Cousin Eddie, good morning.
Good morning. Denny needs to report to detention.
What?
Thank
Eddie,
you very much.
What's the matter, you? I got
Denny to the
I got
principal's
this
office.
gangster mall over here.
He needs to report to Mrs. Schramm in the principal's office.
God, because I
that's my
took a
mom.
picture.
That's my mom.
That's your mom?
Eddie's a Nicetown kid, too.
Oh, I see.
Your mom was a principal?
No, she was the secretary at the high school.
Aw.
Oh, she's
Oh,
the one-
really?
She's
Yeah.
the one that gave the paddles.
No, she was
Which-
a witness.
What?
The note. You had to bribe her for the note.
Aw.
She loved all the kids. And you too.
All right, Eddie, we got 4 minutes. What you got?
I have always bought Talprid for the mold, and you can get that at Sullivan Hardware. I've had a 100% guaranteed success rate for 25 years.
That's pretty cool. Now, Cousin Eddie, I want to tell you
I'm
that
sorry, what was the
Ethan
item
was
again?
drinking last night, and he said your
Talprid.
question was
The
going to be
Talprid
about
gummy worms.
Talprid
mold.
worms, okay. That's what I
Ethan?
thought, but they haven't been out for 25 years, so I
I
was
said
wondering.
mold, not mold.
Well,
Moles.
no,
We're not
Ethan
gonna.
said we're done. We're talking about mold.
Ethan's hung over, Denny.
No, Denny earlier, or Pat earlier asked if you want to talk about mold.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
You did.
So,
I told him.
and
See,
Talpid.
Denny needs to go to detention.
So, you know what? I couldn't agree.
If I
more,
get to
Cousin
meet
Eddie.
Carrie Stacy's mom, that would be an honor.
So, Eddie, the Talprid worms, I 100% agree with you. We do get people that, and we get this also, and matter of fact, I had a lady really mad at me from Channel 13 that, we talk about, setting traps for, mice and stuff in the garage, and people are really against that. So it's a very sensitive subject, as it is for the mole, poison for the moles. So, but I'm with you. That is the number one. That is the number one way that consumers right now take care of moles.
Yep.
So,
Works
People are
every time.
all right. So what I'm going to do, because we have your number, because you called in, anybody that's complaining about poisoning moles, we are sending them
to
your
Eddie.
way.
Yep, Eddie, it's all you.
Yep, you're going to handle it. All right?
I'll handle it.
All right, sounds great, man. Have a good day.
Thank you.
See
Bye.
ya. Cousin Eddie.
One of the
Has
best.
he called in for years and years?
You
Did
know
he used to
what?
call into your show, too?
He's called in for a lot. He's been a very loyal listener.
He calls him the Hammer, and I just occasionally.
Yeah.
Allison, was it you that you guys were doing best co-hosts or best supporting role in a movie? Who did that better than anybody?
Oh, yesterday it was best character actor that's never the main star.
That's Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, that was one of the answers.
Hey, let's talk about Hammer Nigel for just a second.
Okay.
So it's come to my attention that Hammer was mentioning Denny.
Oh, that's right. We had Denny on. It was Nigel.
It was Nigel.
We had Denny on early this week because we celebrated WIBC's 87th birthday.
Oh, and Denny was there from the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. He was there when they plugged it in.
Dick Crum was there from the beginning.
And so Denny called in, and we talked to Denny, and Nigel introduced him as Dennis Sullivan, and didn't even realize he
and he was dead serious.
He was dead serious.
Man, that is
that was him
best
sober.
thing
Isn't
that
that
ever
great?
happened to me. Which kind of pretty
He
much
really was stone cold sober.
Yeah, that was before 5 o'clock.
Pretty much.
Wow. He called him Dennis Sullivan.
Dennis Sullivan.
And pretty much cements that this is my show.
Now, wait a minute.
Obviously,
well, okay.
Nigel is calling you Sullivan, so obviously it's my show.
So when Beth invites people over to the house, does she say, come over to our house, or does she say, come over to my house?
We never have people over.
Okay. You got about 30 seconds to tie a bow on this one.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say.
I'm done.
Ethan has found the soundboard.
Hey, I know it. I love it.
Hey, who's got the candy cigarettes? I want another one.
It's over there by you or Allison.
Do you guys not like candy cigarettes?
That's how the addiction begins.
You know what I liked? The bubble gum ones.
We have those too.
You do?
Yeah.
With the paper around
the cigar ones.
and you can blow the smoke through it. The sugar comes through the end.
Yeah, I think parents are going to be furious.
Are you not going to pull those too, are you?
No, we're hiding them in the gift shop. So
93 WIBC.
Recognize this?
I think so. Hit the red button. I think so.
Ethan, tell us what we're listening to.
We're listening to the Dan Nix big band, Big Swing Face.
Pat, they don't have any cowbell.
That's what it says on YouTube. I hope it's right. So,
so a little taste of the Dan Nix big band that you'll be able to hear on November 11th at the Jazz Kitchen on College. And then again, downtown Indy for the Circle of Lights lighting. And then you have another event in December?
Yeah, we have our annual Indy Christmas Caroling Big Band Charity made up of about 200 people that goes around, spreads cheer for those in need.
That's always on the news. Do you guys wander around and stuff?
Yeah, we wander.
That's very cool.
Do you go in a bus or in a truck or something?
We go in buses. We send each band out in buses to pre-scheduled homes and hospitals, nursing homes, wherever is needed.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
That really is. That's what a musician does. Everything, that doesn't make money, but it sure spreads the joy of music.
It's really crazy how all these people, Christmas Eve, you want to spend time with your family, and all these people choose to come spread cheer for all these people to volunteer. So obviously they must get something, take something away from it.
Do they get music ahead of time to practice?
They do. They do.
Okay.
Yes.
So
people of all calibers, of all levels come together. And
he's looking at me, Pat, because he knows I'm third chair.
Sure.
Well, we just talked about Denny joining the group this
and
year.
it sounds like fun. It really. I'll get the old flugelhorn out.
Get the flugel
Might
out.
talk to Mackie and see if she wants to get it.
Yep.
She's got a beautiful trombone.
I can do the
cowbell.
Cowbell.
Or the recorder. Grace can teach you.
Probably not.
So that's it. And how, if people want to get, is it still dannix.com? Dan Nix Band?
Yeah. Dan Nix Music. You can contact me there.
Okay.
If you want to join the group, and trust me, it's a fulfilling experience.
Trust me, you want to join the group.
Trust me, it's a very fulfilling experience. You go to about 6 or 7 locations Christmas Eve morning. Don't worry, it ends at 1 p.m., so you're always back in time to spend time with your family and do all the holiday
you get the
events.
Chance to see Santa
when you
Claus.
said that 1 p.m., my brain said a.m. I'm done. Dear Lord, Dan, what nursing homes? Still cranking out, probably getting up.
So what are the time constraints for that?
It's from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Christmas Eve morning.
That's pretty cool. Now, that's a reasonable time. What are you talking about? It's about my bedtime.
Well, for the Jazz Kitchen, we're going to have to pull you out of bed to get you there in
without
time.
a doubt.
It was a different insult.
Dan, we have the Salvation Army Radiothon coming up, and we can't book somebody of your caliber, but we did book, and I just want to get your comment or any advice. We booked the accordion ladies.
Yeah, I've heard them.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know them, Grace?
I love the accordion.
Do you play the accordion?
Do you know the ladies?
She does not.
Have you heard them?
It's some St. Pius ladies.
I don't know the ladies, but I love the accordion, so I'm sure they are amazing.
Grace, what you need to get for the kids is what they call an old button box. It's used in Slovakia, but it's sort of an accordion, but an old style, but they just call them a button box.
I don't think you need to do that.
How cool would that be, Grace, if you book the accordion ladies for one of your concerts to show the kids?
Oh, they would lose their minds. That would be so fun.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Pat, you've hit it.
You could have a duet. The kids could do the recorder while the accordion is playing, right? It could be a giant duet thing.
Yeah, not to be outdone, they've also got the ukuleles.
The ukuleles will be there as well. So, yeah, we're action-packed for the Salvation Army Radiothon. We're hoping to raise, Denny, how much?
We're going to about $500,000.
When is that?
It's between $400,000 and $500,000.
I don't know. When is it, Den?
December 12th and 13th.
December 12th and 13th.
Thank you, Denny.
And it all takes place at Sullivan Hardware and Garden. And you know what? People go, WIBC has a great building right here on Monument Circle, although we're moving. Why do they have it at Sullivan Hardware and Garden? I always say because radio people are lazy. And so I can actually do all the work for them, stage and set up and stuff like that, and then they just have to show up. Which is
you're stacked with Christmas trees and stuff. So where do you do it?
You know what? It's not easy. It's
going to be in the grill palace.
Yeah, it's going to be a little easier. We normally have to move a lot of those trees out of the way, but because of the grill palace, grills are on wheels, so we're able just to roll them outside, and it's going to be in the grill palace.
But don't you have a bunch of big green eggs and stuff? You got to
on
push
wheels,
those things
baby.
Around? Wow.
We just push them out the door. It should be, seriously, it should be a lot easier than what we normally do. So
because that was just finished, right, this year, the grill palace.
It's got chandeliers,
Yep.
Danny. Chandeliers.
It's a palace.
Wow. I know. It looks cool.
No, it is a palace. All right. Well, so we got to. Was there any other information you needed to pass along
before we throw you out?
Before we kick your rear ends out of here?
No.
Tell us where, because we like to live our lives through young people. What did you do? What did you do for Halloween last night?
Scoot over.
Oh, this
I
is
need
great.
to brag on him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, not too much.
Only a little bit. But he loves Halloween. So he built a 6-foot Plinko board.
Oh, cool.
With dowel rods. And the kids would have to take their little golf ball or their ping pong ball, whatever, and send it down the Plinko board. And he had numbers at the bottom, and that's the basket that they got to choose.
Dude, that is so fun.
I
don't believe I've met a
joy
saxophone
to these kids.
player that could do something.
Dude,
like
it's the cutest thing ever.
Where do you guys live on the north side?
We live in Lawrence. And,
okay, good.
You got to make the kids work for it because they don't walk. They do some weird thing where their parents drive them around the neighborhood.
We get that too.
Which I've never seen before until I moved there.
Well, because it's there's a lot of kids that parents don't want them going to the neighborhood they live in. I don't know how else to say that. And so they drive to where they feel safe. So
yeah, that makes sense.
But that's really cool that you do that.
We've done that Plinko board thing and variations for many years, and all the parents who come said, "Oh, we had to make sure we stopped at your place."
Dude, I am
got the Plinko
so
board.
knocking this off because at Pumpkin Town we have 2 big Plinko boards.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I'm going to just take them home.
Yeah,
that is what's going to happen. I'm quite honestly, I'm trying to become hashtag Meridian Kessler North. I told our children last night, I sent them a text to the 5 kids. I said, hey, your mother and I have talked and we've made a big decision on something. And then I just sent it, of course, and they think we're getting divorced. And they go, and Andrew finally goes, do you want to expand on that? I said, yes, we're giving out full-size candy bars next year.
See,
and now we throw the Plinko board in there. That is such a great idea.
That's a destination location.
Have the kids know that they could get the full-size candy bar if they're good enough to have the ball fall in the right slot. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That is really good. How many different baskets do you have to choose from?
We had 7 last night.
7 different baskets?
Yeah. From the Sour Patch to the Nerds Rope to the chocolate bars to whatever.
Hey, do you have a basket one with apples? That would be so great.
We were talking about that because a couple of the kids had, every year I see the random toothbrushes in their in their bags. So I was joking with Grace. Yeah, one of them should just be toothpaste or floss.
Was it Charlie Brown that everybody talked about everything and he said, I got a rock? You should give away rocks in one of those slots. That's right. Well, thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us as always.
Yeah, it's great to see you guys.
DanNixMusic.com.
I just saw you were mad at us because we hadn't heard from you.
Great.
Oh, Denny, I'm always the guy that you met from last night.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The Dan Nix Band, Dan and Grace. We're coming right back. Right?
That's right.
Okay, you looked at me like I forgot to do something.
It's amazing you even pay attention to me. No, I didn't.
Okay. Now they turn your mic off. Very good. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens.
Michaelis happens to help you through it.
I thought I was better. I'm sorry.
Just rattled. Let's see. We have Becky joining us on the program. And then we have Dave Wilson. Hey, Becky.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I sent a picture of my special tree that a buck last night has rubbed against. And I want to know if there's something I should do to help the wound heal.
You know what? I wouldn't do anything probably to the wound, but I would get some wrap for it, the protective wrap that protects against deer and other animals on those.
Okay. So then just lay the scabby parts of the bark back over it and then wrap it with and that's like about 3 or 4 inches thick, that wrap. It's a couple, about 2 or 3, you're right. And then it just wraps all the way up, and then you kind of tape it off at each end, and that'll protect the rest of the tree, but it also will protect that wound. It's really not necessary to use any of the tar and all that stuff that we used to use on it. So just put that flap back and let her go. And maybe even put fencing, or will the deer not fuss with it after that wrap's on?
Even if they do, it should protect the tree because it's a pretty heavy plastic. So you're not getting the paper; you're getting the one that's a protector.
Okay. I was thinking what I've seen in the past is like a heavy duty paper.
Now
but this is
now they
plastic.
have like a plastic wrap for it.
Okay. I'm going to do that today.
All
and
right.
Pat,
yes,
class of 1978, we are great.
We are great.
Yes.
Thank you, Becky.
I was going to say were, but nope, we still are.
Barely, yes.
Yep. Have a great day.
All right, see you. A fellow 78er and a fellow 1967er joins us on the program, Dave Wilson.
Hey, guys.
Did you graduate in 67, Dave?
No, he graduated in the 70s.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, 73.
It's a little joke.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Dave's a comedian. I bet he picked it right up.
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm switching back and forth here. I'm in a busy retail situation here.
Are you on
at our store?
Are you on hold with another radio station?
No. I've been working with customers all morning here. I'm at Santa's Pit Stop on Main Street, and every Saturday, the first Saturday of every month in the fall and winter, they have a racers breakfast at Dawson's right across the street. So the place is full of racers. So I always get here early and open up, and I just had a bunch of people in here. Dr. Steve Olvery was just in. I tell you, he has fixed more crashed race car drivers than you've sold Christmas trees.
Wow.
I mean, he helps so many guys across the street.
Dave, my hearing's not that great, right?
You and me both.
Yeah. So when you said that, I thought you said there's a racist breakfast across the street. I thought, well, that's a hell of a thing to be promoting, Dave.
Yeah, I know. It's a racers.
Racers.
Okay. Yeah, it's just race fans and former officials and different people that have been involved.
That's pretty cool.
Particularly with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And
very cool.
But that happened this morning, so I'm here and we're having some fun. Tonight, Al Unser Jr. and I will be down in Greenwood at the Mad Hatter Event Center. And you can come down there. It's a lot of fun. Al tells some great stories. And I just set him up, and he knocks them out of the park.
Is it just is it a pretty laid back? Do you guys do you sit in chairs up on the stage or something? Or
Yes, we just sit up there, and I kind of start things off with a couple jokes and stories, and then I bring Al out, and we talk, and we've done this on a couple of occasions, and it's always been a great success. It's a lot of fun, and he's got a new story about his Uncle Bobby, which is killer. It's a lot of fun. So invite people to come on down for that.
And where is it at again?
It's a new venue. I've been there a couple of times, but it's called Mad Hatter Event Center. And it's at madhattershows.com. You can get tickets, or you can come in tonight and buy them at the door. But it's at the corner of Main and Emerson down in Greenwood, not far off the Greenwood exit off of 65.
Okay, and how's the parking, Dave? You know, I don't like to go places where it's a hassle to park.
No, there's plenty of parking out front, and there's plenty of parking out front. It's free, and it's so funny because I know yesterday, actually Thursday at John Griffin's, I heard you talking about this earlier. His retirement party, Denny and I were there, and Terry Stacy and a whole bunch of folks, and of course the Big Joe. So I figured what happened was you pulled into the parking lot, saw Big Joe's car, and then vamoose. I figured that's what ran.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, exactly
what I did. It's like
you saw the Big Joe.
Isn't that sad?
We weren't there.
It is sad.
We weren't there that long, but I tell you, we got out of there before Big Joe took his shirt off. So we feel good about that.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Also, of course, today is the big event. Not only with Al Jr. and I down there, but tonight the tickets go on sale for the Sullivan's Express.
That's right.
And it's going to be, I can't wait. And I got my dates all dialed in. My first date down there with you is on the 22nd. And at my website, santadave.com, if you're looking to buy tickets and you'd like for me to be your Santa, you can go on santadave.com, and I have my schedule for when I'll be Santa here at the store at Santa's Pit Stop on Main Street and Speedway, but also my schedule of when I'll be at Sullivan's Express. And the dates and the times I'll be there, and what North Pole.
I was going to say, do you have the color of the North Pole? Okay. So really important. So what you do is in the comments when you're buying your tickets, put, hey, I'd like to see Santa Dave in green or red or gold or silver.
Yeah, that's all there. And if you'd like to have me do a greeting, I record videos as Santa in Santa's office. And I can email it or send you a video, a 60 to 90 second video, me talking to the kids, and you can fill me in on the things that they've been doing good and the things they need to work on. And Santa can tell them, like his elves been talking to him, and the reindeer they pop in. And it's if you'd like to, you can go to santadave.com and you can do that. I can do that for you.
Santa's been watching you poop on the floor, and you know if you want a present, you gotta stop pooping on the floor.
Last year was
something like that.
Well, you need to work on sharing better. You need to get along with your brother.
Not
whatever.
Necessarily pooping on the floor.
No.
Okay.
No. One of my favorites was a guy was going to take his teenage, college old age kids. A couple of them, as a surprise, he was going to take them to Disney for Christmas. So he had this all worked out. So he had me do a video announcing that to him, and that's how they found out that they were going to Disney. It was a lot of fun.
That is cool.
Now, I can't talk too much about this. I'll talk some about it, but Mary Holman, my dog, and I, as Santa, went over to Ohio this week and shot a national television commercial for Airstream Trailer.
Wow.
So, yes, little Mary Holman will soon be the new Snoopy.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, it was so much fun. And little Mary Holman, they put these little red and green socks on her.
So did you let everyone know that it's a dog?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Did it look like the dog that in the Grinch that stole Christmas? That little dog?
No.
No, she didn't. She's a white. She's part Pomeranian and part terrier. She's white with a brown stripes. And the thing was, I rescued her. She was she had been turned in at the Speedway Animal Rescue, and I had just lost one of my dogs, and I wanted to rescue another one. And it was right after Mary Holman George had passed away. So when I rescued her, I named her Mary Holman in honor of Mary Holman George. And so little Mary Holman, she's so friendly to everybody. It was at this big factory over there.
That's cool.
And, she was just a trooper through the whole thing. Although there's one part of the scenes where she wasn't involved, but I was sitting in this new vehicle that Airstream and Mercedes has put together. It's this van, Mercedes-Benz van, all done out by Airstream. It's beautiful, and it's very expensive.
Very cool. Hey, Dave, do you remember when you used to do radio and they had that, what they all called the show clock?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Are you up against it?
We're 5 over.
Oh,
that's not too bad for you, actually.
Well, thanks for calling.
Anyway,
see you, man.
Anyway, the commercial should be out in a week or so, and I'll let everybody know about it. But thanks for having me.
Very cool, man.
Jr.
Dave Wilson, everybody. Tonight at Mad Hatters with Al Unser Jr. We're coming right back, 93 WIBC. Hey, everyone. Terry, we have hardly heard from you.
She's been working on the craft for Craft Corner.
No. There you are.
That time, Ethan.
Now you got it.
Okay, we got it.
I've been crafting in the corner. Allison and I have been crafting.
So what, do you want to give us a little tease?
This is what you can do. Something cool you can do.
Wait a minute. Wait. You took a craft in the corner?
We really did it. Where oftentimes, and that's kind of how the idea was born. Just me alone in a corner crafting, oftentimes in different parts of the building.
In a closet.
At home. In a corner basement. Anyway, so it has to do with your leftover jack-o'-lanterns.
It's a good one.
Right.
Yeah, Allison found it. She gets all the credit.
And, that's become more of a problem now with your leftovers because kids are too lazy to smash them.
That's true.
But they've got an event this weekend. Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
where is it? Is it in Alexandria? There's a farm that is... Oh, no, it's in Fair Oaks. Fair Oaks Farm.
Oh, yeah, up on 65.
They're doing pumpkin smashing.
Did you see
to help all the leftover pumpkins in the fields to help sow and fertilize for next year. So you can come and they've got mallets and baseballs and or baseball bats and all the stuff that you can smash the pumpkins with.
There was a 1,000-pound pumpkin dropped on an old Ford, and they raised it up in a crane and dropped it. Wow, we got to do something like that with pumpkins. It smashed the
car. Pumpkin Smash Bash.
Yeah.
It's today from noon to 4.
So Terry, do you take your pumpkins there?
No. They have pumpkins there. They've got pumpkins on their farm. So anything that was left over and wasn't bought.
Okay.
Today they want you to help sow their fields for next year, and so they've got them all in the field, and you go out and you smash them to smithereens.
So they grew them. You go out and smash them right there.
They're the leftovers, right?
Okay.
And then then they also have hog pigs out there, and they've got other farm animals that will also eat some.
Bring your own hammer?
No, they provide everything for you.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Just $5 for ages 3 and up.
Yeah.
That's oh my gosh, little boys would love that.
That would be fun.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh, as a little girl I would have loved it.
Yeah, that's true too.
I would have loved it.
Especially the day after Halloween on the sugar rush. Get all that energy out.
Put the steel-toed boots on the kids and get them out there.
But I talked to the owner out there, the COO the other day, and he said that this is their second annual, and he says adults love it more than the kids.
Oh, really?
Because
Probably
of
this
our
day and age.
frustrations and anger over everything.
I can see it.
Over everything.
You know, public pools have the lifeguards will blow their whistles and all the kids get out and adults can swim for 15 minutes.
Kind of like.
They should do that for the fields and just let the adults just release all of their anger.
There you go. It's adult smash. So you guys we're going to take Steve here. Did you see the video? It's been out for years where the guy gets everybody out of the pool for adult swim. And he stands in there and acts like he's
just
peeing.
Shaking. He gets a pee shake.
Like he gets everybody out.
That's very funny.
Out, and he just stands there and kind of goes, oh.
And then he gets that little quiver at the very end, like little boys do.
Yeah. Steve joins us on the program. Hey, Steve.
Good morning, Pat. Denny, that was a great segment on Dia de los Muertos. And since today is All Saints Day in the Catholic Church, I just wanted to recognize the saints that are applicable to the Home and Garden Show.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yep.
So for radio workers like Terry and Allison, that would be Gabriel the Archangel, because the Gabriel announces things, so radio workers announce things.
Okay, great.
Okay, good. This is good. Now, this isn't in the weeds right here, right?
Yeah,
here.
he's worked on this.
Worked on this one. All right, Steve.
It's in English.
Saint Dorothy, she is the patron saint of gardeners and brewers, and she is a martyr from the 4th century.
Wait,
That's
did you say
because
she said Dorothy?
Did you say gardeners and brewers?
Yeah,
brewers, because you serve, and that's really appropriate for Sullivan Hardware, because you have both gardening and beer there.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Is there a Saint Dorothy for real?
There is. Actually, it's Saint Dorothea of Caesarea, but she's just known as Saint Dorothy.
Okay.
Huh.
And the last one is the patron saint of plumbers for Denny, Saint Matherin, who was a exorcist.
I thought for sure it was going to be St. John.
Let him talk. I want to hear who this character is.
He was a Roman exorcist martyred around 300 A.D. And interesting, in addition to being the patron saint of plumbers, Saint Matherin is also the patron saint for the mentally ill and court jesters.
Yep, and I'm working my best with Sullivan.
So, I did this as a way to atone and penance for my comment about Denny's dental hygiene last week. So,
luckily, I don't remember that.
So I'm sure.
Very
Denny
good.
does.
I thought this was very good, very interesting.
It was very good. That was like
Short,
really was in the weeds.
Sweet, but got to the point.
Good
all
job,
done in
Steve.
what? A minute and a half? 2 minutes?
Yep. Boom.
That's the way you do it in radio.
Yeah. All in English.
And just want to say that it was a great season at Pumpkin Town, and looking forward to the Sullivan Express at Sullivan Hardware and on Keystone, which the tickets go on sale 4 p.m. today.
And Steve-O, you're going to be driving for us again?
I'm looking forward to it. I will be there the second weekend, because we are going on an adventure overseas, which will take us to Seoul, Korea, as well as a tour of the DMZ between South Korea and North Korea.
No way.
Yes, way.
Okay. Take some pictures of the North Koreans.
We will.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thanks.
All right. Well, hey, I made it on time, and it's in time for your heart out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, you know
Have
a little more than
adventure.
Wilson does about those. Well, that's amazing.
Yeah. How about that for a trip?
Yeah. You know, I heard, I didn't know this, but we have over like 35 drivers for the Sullivan Express trains.
Is that great?
Yeah, 35.
Is that great? Or, I mean, does that mean, or do those that were driving when you had it down to like 12, do they feel like, wow?
No, it
I'm
just
not
says
getting
more
as many-
hours and more trains.
More hours, more trains. You had to do it. You're
more
growing.
hours, more trains. All right, everybody. So hour number 3, and here's what I can tell you. It's going to be way better than the last 2 hours. Guaranteed. 93 WIBC.
'93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
A shooting just off of campus, mostly cloudy, 46 in downtown Indianapolis, a high at 54 for today. I'm Jarrett Lewis. It's now 11:03. Ball State Police are investigating a shooting from early this morning, just after 1 o'clock. They say shots were fired in an area just north of the basketball arena, Worthern Arena. No injuries have been reported. The city of Indianapolis is coming together to help food insecurity at bay. Johnette Cruz reports.
Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett, along partners Cummins and IU Health, announced a major collaborative effort to address a potential food crisis stemming from the federal government shutdown. The city and corporate partners are contributing over $200,000 in emergency funding to Gleaners Food Bank. This money will subsidize neighborhood pantries and expand the city's schedule of free food distribution events throughout November. With over 120,000 Marion County residents expected to lose SNAP benefits, Mayor Joe Hogsett called the entire community to donate and volunteer. More information and resources for residents in need of food assistance can can be found on Indy.gov. Johnnette Cruz, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
And Indianapolis Public Schools is also trying to help families during the shutdown. They've collabed with groups like Gleaners Food Bank and Indianapolis Churches in order to stock pantries. Here's the district's Chief Communications Officer, Shelby Robbie Terry, speaking with Indy Politics.
We've had people reaching out to us, even without reaching out to them first, because they know what's happening in our community. I don't really think we'll run out of food.
You can check out all the food pantry spots on the IPS website. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins is in Lebanon this week. She was announcing a massive trade deal with China. They've agreed to buy at least 12 million tons of U.S. soybeans this season, with a commitment for 75 million more over the next 3 years. And the 12th-ranked Notre Dame Irish are kicking off their game with Boston College at 3:30 this afternoon. Also at that time, number 2 IU is on the road with Maryland. Later tonight, Purdue will take on the 21st-ranked Michigan Wolverines in Ann Arbor. Kickoff there is at 7. And now the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
For today, partly cloudy skies become mostly cloudy. Spotty sprinkles can't be ruled out later today south of I-70. That rainfall would be very light. High temperatures in the mid-50s. I'm Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Ryan Morse for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level on the go and on WIBC.com.
Hey, Jared, I guess you probably know I'm a student of the English language.
That's the first thing I actually think about when I think of you.
Yes. So here's a phrase that you've probably people have said this to you many times, like when you're buying something, it's like, can I get a good email? A good email address.
Yeah.
Do people hand out bad ones? I mean, but you know what I'm saying? That's something that people say.
I'm glad you
Could I get a good email address?
Well, I can give you a decent one.
I was going to give you a decent one. Normally I give out bad ones, but all right, I'm going to give you a good one.
I'm going to start using that now, except people don't typically ask me for my email. They just ask for social media or numbers.
Oh, because you're
here's the real
because I'm Jared. I'm
no,
cool,
no. Here's the
I'm
real
a cool
story.
Young person.
Yeah,
they misspelled his name. He has one R and 2 T's.
Yeah, I can't even give out my work email.
Yeah.
They gave him the wrong email.
Oh, really?
And he can't get it fixed.
Oh, that's surprising.
The good thing is it's pronounced all the same.
No, I feel like I pronounce it different every week.
Yeah, well, if you're pronouncing it as one R, maybe it's more French or less French. It could be Jarrett or Jarrett.
Jarrett. I do like that. All right, one more thing to cover with you.
Okay.
What's your opinion on socks that are labeled with an L and an R? For or against it? Have you had that experience where your socks come marked?
Gosh, that's another great question by you.
If they are toe socks, where all the toes,
if you're
like gloves,
I know with those like Nike athletic socks, they typically have those. Like if you're in high school, if you're an athlete, you might wear socks that have the L and the R because they have the swoosh on one particular side.
Is that what it's for? Hold on, let me see what kind of socks I have on because I have a pair on now.
I'm gonna check too, actually.
Now, what label is this, Allison? Do you know? That's not a swoosh.
Adidas.
Jarrett,
that's Adidas.
Jarrett, don't take this seriously because he has underwear that has F and B for front and back.
There's nothing wrong with that, Denny. But it's just one more thing I have to worry about now. And then Beth complains about it because now when she's sorting socks, she got to get all the lefts and the rights together. I just don't know what it's for.
I wear the most basic plain socks you could think of, so they all just kind of come together, have a party in my my closet in one little section of it.
Fine.
I lose half of mine in the washing machine.
That too.
Yeah.
I swear it eats it.
If I had all the money in the world, I'd only wear socks once. Seriously.
Hey, you're about to get
just
some.
Throw them away.
Jerry Lewis
before you
did
know
that.
it, you'll be getting new pairs of socks for Christmas. That's what I usually get.
Exactly right.
I look forward to it every year.
You know what I always take that one.
Exciting
favorite
guy.
gift.
When somebody gives me socks, I always go, man, I am a pathetic human being. That's all they could think
You give
of.
us socks every year.
Well, sorry about that. Thanks, Jared.
Yep.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes. pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools.
Hour number
Yeah, you just
3. The worst hour of the show.
Is 3?
Yeah, because you're just halfway.
Oh my
You're
gosh!
just
Some people
halfway.
are just tuning in for the very first time this morning.
Oh, hey, welcome to our new listeners.
Happy Halloween week!
Thank you very much. We're excited to have you here.
And if you're one of the FFA kids, there's a million of them this
The
weekend.
kids are out here.
Last day.
Bunch of them.
The kids are here.
We got one in studio right now.
You know, honorary. They made me an honorary.
I love
which
that.
is the
So
coolest
cute.
thing from Knightstown chapter.
Can we get you on camera?
No, not right now. They're,
behind-
but people are busy looking at you.
Come
now.
sit on my lap.
Go behind and Sullivan and show him your code. It's really neat. The number for
boy.
HR, 684.
Look, I've known you a long time, and this year in particular, since you've turned 65, you went into a whole new mode of saying naughty things that you know you can get away with because you're 65.
Trying to get fired.
Wow.
Or questionable things, I should say, that some might be questioning. I love it. I'm laughing and I'm having the best time. Sure, I'll come over and sit on your lap.
That's like, I've never smoked pot, but willing to try.
It's the candy cigarettes they're getting to you.
All right, I thought this was, before we get to the calls, 239-9393, I thought this was very funny. A guy I know named Rick, who we buy a lot of. He's a customer, but we buy shelving units from him and stuff. And I opened the bathroom door, and he didn't lock it.
Oh, no.
So I walked in, and he, shut the door, and he comes out. He goes, I said, lock the door, Rick. And this way he goes, this is how I meet people. And I thought it was one of the greatest one-liners ever heard. I mean, just instance like,
oh, that's good.
That's how I meet people.
Oh, man.
Not in this day and age, Rick.
Oh, man. It's always such a shock
It
when
is.
you do it. And you always say, I'm sorry, and they say, it's okay. And it's just...
Oh,
If
golly.
you're just joining, Ethan has discovered the
He's discovered the soundboard.
Yay!
Wow.
It is true. It's worse for the person opening it, and it's worse for the person in it.
It's bad.
At Sullivan's,
all
there's
around.
5 of them down there. And if a little kid goes, I walked in on a little girl who was sitting on and it scared me to death because I'm thinking this is going to hit the news. But her mother comes around the corner. She goes, I'm sorry, I've got 2 here and I have to get in between both of them. And I go, she scared me to death. So I hate that.
So I made sure I put locks on there that are
They're the
deadbolts.
best.
Yeah.
Right.
So appreciate
I
that.
hate-
Tells you vacant, not vacant.
Do you need to
red
put
or
a
green.
Do you need to put a sign that says lock the frickin' door?
Listen, people, no. We should know to lock the door.
Well,
not lock
look
the
at
door.
But
Stupid
some
Rick.
locks,
Stupid
some
Rick.
locks you don't know, like
the
they're the
push
push button ones or something, and you're not quite sure.
And they're red
if
and
it's
green.
locked.
How? I mean, you can't screw that up, can you?
No, people just forget.
I'm not sure I would buy more shelving from Rick.
Are there
if
people
he
waiting
can't
on the
lock
phone?
the door?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Like, can we take a call?
You should talk to them.
Oh, you know what? Look, here's Brad. In the subject line, Denny stories. Oh, let's take this.
Hey,
Brad.
hi. Hey, love the show. Hey, Denny had an awesome, and it's going to go with Halloween, an awesome evening show a long time ago. One of them was this family that raised goats, and they milked them and made the milk into soap.
Right.
And then the other story,
Goatmilksoap.com.
yeah, and the other
great.
story, and these stories were like at the very end of his, time in the evenings. This one, I think, Home and Garden was dogging him out about. It was a show about haunting, and these guys, I think, investigated hauntings or a haunted house or something like that. But it was so awesome. But I remember that Home and Garden show way back then. You guys were riding him because you were saying, well, this is like coast to coast. What are you doing now? And you were kind of messing with him about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I don't know if Denny remembers that show, but those shows, I really loved them. They were great.
Well, that's great. Thanks for that nice compliment. And sadly, Denny never forgets anything.
Why did you hang up on him? That's Southside Brad.
He's still there.
Anyway, you guys have a great day. That's a blessed show. I like it.
Thank you, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
That's very kind
And
of you.
anytime you say anyway, try to say anyways. Because we're trying to get
Stir
an
the
S in
pot.
it. Yeah. Trying to get an S officially put in anyways. along with daylight savings time, which is tomorrow.
We get an extra hour.
Can you please tell us about that? Could you fill us in on the haunting story?
The best one, believe it or not, I heard the interview that I did with this fellow 20 years ago was done by George Norrie on Thursday night, and it was called Fire in the Sky. And he and his logging crew saw a UFO come down, and he was the head of the crew, and he just walked up to it, and something happened to him, whether it was a nuclear burn or whatever, and he was taken up in the ship. And of course, all of his lumber buddies were watching this whole thing, and
they made a movie of this. This has been a movie.
And his name is Travis. Most compelling interview I ever did.
Really? And
he sort of teared up. Because it was fairly fresh, but I could tell that he was getting emotional. And so we went to break, and we came back, and I said, "You're all right?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "I just hate reliving this." But they took him up. They healed the burns, whatever the nuclear thing was. But he just talked about how life changed after that. And the crew...
Does he remember anything about being in the ship?
That I don't remember. You say I remember everything. I don't remember that from the interview. But Norrie was interviewing him because it was all those years. It was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Was your show on WIBC 20 years ago?
Yeah, 239-1070. Remember when I tattooed?
But was it 20 years? Oh, that was your Saturday show. No.
Saturday show was...
He had a nighttime show.
I had a nighttime show.
Yeah, but that was 20 years ago?
It was 2007, I think.
Don't ask me to do math. I've told you that.
So it was 18 years ago.
Wow.
Allison did a project for me, and I had all these old recordings, and she was going to put them on YouTube, or you're going to put them on Google or something.
I was just thinking about that. I should finish that project.
Yeah, I'm going to say you've got the thumb drive of all those shows. I got to find
They
that.
are very. I listened to a lot of them. I will say they were very good interviews. We found a lot of interesting.
The
people.
most fun interview I ever had was Chuck Yeager, the test pilot, and in general. And he had been burned by a radio host who basically made fun of him. And he swore he would never do another radio commercial or a radio interview. And Mike Thompson got a hold of him, spoke to him one-on-one, and he said, "Denny will treat you right." And we talked. It was a 4th of July radio program, and I loved Chuck Yeager. Chuck was...
Were you so nervous?
I wasn't at all. It was like I was talking to my uncle.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
he was that
That's
good.
cool.
But I enjoyed those interviews.
Have you ever done an interview with Fulton?
Hi,
Fulton.
Every week.
Hey, good morning, Pat. How are you?
Hey, we're about a minute from our break, so we got to make it quick. So we want to make sure that everyone knows that you have a performance coming up, Singing in the Rain, and tell everyone where that is and what dates.
It is White River Christian Church in Noblesville. Tickets are on sale. www.theaddicttheater.com. You guys can get tickets there. It's in Noblesville, and it's a fun show with Don Lockwood, and we've got a great cast, and I'm putting as the policeman now, so it's going to be a fun show, and hope everyone enjoys it.
Hey, Fulton, do you remember the dates?
Oh, yes, I do. It's November 20th through the 22nd. There's a Thursday opening night show at 7 o'clock. Then we have one at Friday night at 7. 2 shows on Saturday, one for 2 o'clock for the main team, and the Saturday night for 7 o'clock.
Man, you're going to be tired.
Yes, I am.
And you are playing the, and we got to go, but you're playing the police officer. So I thought maybe you would recite a line just so we make sure that you're coming along in your learning of your lines. Ready? Here it is.
Sure, I'm ready.
Go.
Oh, why, it's Don Lockwood. How are you, Mr. Lockwood? Out for a stroll? Anything I can do for you? And you, young lady? Why, you sure are. Lucky lady. Good night, Mr. Lockwood.
There you go. Fulton,
it just gets better
we got to
every day.
go.
That's pretty.
We're coming right back, 93 WIBC. Hey, if you want to feel old, my son...
Hey, nobody wants to feel old.
My son, Joe, and fiance, Arden, Arden does all the toys and stuff, and we had bought some, I guess, old school toys or something. Neither one of them knew what a top was. Like
a spinning top?
Spinning top.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Arden was holding it upside down and like letting it just roll down. She thought it was like a Jewish dreidel or something. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because their son Patty, who's won, because I was pumping it up on the. Neither one of them, and Joe reached down there and was spinning it with his hand. And they're both 30 something.
So are you talking about just
a top where you just like crank it and pump it, and it goes woo, spins around
and make kind of a whirling sound?
No, I know what that is. I'm surprised I don't.
Neither one of them.
Did they have them as kids? They didn't even, and just don't remember
Joe was our fifth child, so we didn't even remember him. We don't remember him at all.
My grandparents had those for us, so I wonder if it was just like an older toy.
I just think it was crazy that two of them.
Yeah.
One of them
That's
is
funny,
holding it
though.
upside down and letting it spin back around, thinking it's a Jewish whatever.
The same thing happens.
And Joe's got the handle and he's spinning it with his hand.
The same thing happens when you give certain kids an old rotary phone and tell them to dial this number. They have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen videos of that. Kids trying
give
to do
them
that.
60 seconds to
they're
make
trying
a phone
to push
call.
button. They're trying to push where you the holes where we've actually just dial it around.
Yes.
They're pushing on it.
Pushing on it. No idea. JMV joins us on the program. Hi, John.
I'm here. Hey, guys. How we doing?
Great.
Doing good, man. So, a big night. I'm sorry I didn't make it out to...
Yes.
I was there. I was there at what's it? Ale Emporium.
He drove all the way there, saw that the parking lot was full, and he's so antisocial or a wallflower that he turned around and he left.
And it was a party too for
John Griffin.
John Griffin, one of his
oldest and best
I know, but
friends.
the thing is, John Griffin is still handling our account, so it's not like I'm not going to see John. But it's just I had already been to a funeral. And I have so much to do, and I thought if I go in there,
I'm never coming
out.
Yeah.
And I ended up working till almost midnight that night, but I feel kind of bad. But you know why I left, John, though? Because I was listening to you, and you said, hey, we're celebrating John Griffin, and everybody that ever has worked at WIBC is here. I thought, okay, he's got enough people to talk to, and I got the hell out of there. Thank you very much.
Well, Dave came on the show. Now, Denny didn't. Denny came in there for a minute and then left. I didn't have a chance to get him on. And then Terry stayed for a little bit and didn't come on. So a little bit disappointing. I couldn't talk to my friends there.
Well, I think I would detract from your show. I mean, do you want to learn about Day of the Dead from Mexico?
Yeah. We don't even.
Yeah, well, yeah, you'd have been great. Well, and I was disappointed in that, and I was disappointed that the folks from Seven from the past didn't show up because I really wanted to make fun of Pat Walsh.
Seven being
headquarters.
Seven being the headquarters up here.
Yeah, I was hoping he would have his hat and his bedazzled jeans, and I could make fun of it if he showed up there. But they didn't show.
Here we go.
No, I didn't see anybody.
Yeah, that's a line of bravery that I'm not used to.
I wanted to make fun of his hair hat, but yeah, he wasn't there.
Cue the 5-minute Pat Walsh.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
John, I'm
You're
calling
just
you
so
tonight.
Good. I can't help it.
I'm calling you
yes,
tonight.
I know you will, Denny.
But here's the song. I'll tell you in case I can't get through because your lines are always busy, son. But I guess that's the purpose.
Hey, you know what, Den? You know what you should do?
I want to give him the song first.
But Fulton calls me every Saturday night and goes, I can't get into John's show, and then he gives me the song, and I have to text it to John. You want to do the same thing? I can.
No, I'm telling him right now. Some Girls Do by Jackson Brown. Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's 100%. You call Denny.
I will still try to call. I'll still try to call you.
Hey, John, we were having a conversation out there at the Ale Emporium, among other things, but this came up because we were kind of listening to you two while we were all talking at the Ale Emporium. And we talked about, Obi Toppin, not well, hurt, going to be out. But that's one of my favorite all-time NBA basketball player names is Obi Toppin.
Oh, yeah.
And so we started talking about the very best, the coolest NBA player names. Do you have one picked?
Oh, for me?
Uh-huh.
Slick Watts, the late great Slick Watts.
Slick Watts.
Remember the headband and the bald head for
What
the
about
Seattle Supersonics?
What about the shortcake that played for Atlanta? I think it was Spud Webb. Spud.
That's
something?
a good one.
Spud Webb's a good
That's
one.
a
Yeah.
good one.
Spud Webb.
Yeah.
There was a guard for the Bullets then, but now the Wizards called God Shamgod.
That's the one. That's number 2 on my list. And then Popeye, what's his name? The third. That's
Popeye Jones.
Popeye
Popeye
the
Jones.
One. Yeah,
Yeah.
Popeye Jones.
Those are all good.
Honorable mention, Meta World Peace.
Good one.
No, that's a
That
fake
doesn't
name.
count.
That's a
fake
fake
name.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there was one. There was a guy that played. I don't know how long he was in the NBA, but played at Memphis State. You guys remember the guy named Baskerville Holmes?
Oh yeah,
Baskerville Holmes. No.
Baskerville Holmes.
There
No.
used to be.
No, that can't be real name.
No, well, Sherlock Holmes had an episode called The
Right,
Hounds,
the Hounds
of
of
Baskerville.
Baskerville. That's why I
Yeah,
think that's
it's
a made-up
100%
name.
a real name. Yeah,
I bet his dad was
100%.
drunk that
I
night.
thought it was a construction company, and I actually called them.
Baskerville.
That's a good one.
Oh, Pat.
Yep.
I think Siakam Pascal is a great name.
Oh,
I think that's
agreed.
a cool name. I do. And then there's another one that somebody else picked was Mookie somebody.
Joe Koppel says
Mookie Blaylock.
Mookie Blaylock.
Mookie Blaylock. Hey, Terry, you want to know a quick story behind Mookie Blaylock?
What is it?
So you know Pearl Jam, right? The band?
Yeah.
Pearl Jam was originally named Mookie Blaylock.
Oh, my heavens.
Yes.
All right, so
they were
not
originally
true.
named. Well, here's the story. They were originally named Mookie Blaylock because they were all big NBA fans, but they couldn't continue to get that commercial appeal because of his name, so they had to change it. So they went from Mookie Blaylock to Pearl Jam, and in honor of Mookie Blaylock, their initial album that was so big and still big to this day was called 10, and that's Mookie Blaylock's number.
Wow.
Wow. All right, what's Koppel have to say?
That's a great story.
Koppel has World Be Free.
World Be Free. Yeah. Okay. Well, again.
That sounds like a made-up name.
It does sound like a made-up name.
Yeah, if I don't get Meta World Peace, he doesn't get that.
Sorry, Koppel, you're out. But Saturday's Home and Garden program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. I have to get that in because every time I know Joe's listening, he's counting.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
Johnny, I will try to call you tonight. Okay.
I can't wait. You got to do it. Jackson Brown is it. It was great to see you and Terry there on Thursday. It was really cool because Griff is an original.
Yeah.
Griff is an original, and what matters to him are your listeners, are the people in the building, are the advertisers, and it's always been kind of a very local, friendly, family type of atmosphere. And we need more of the Griff.
Let's brag on him. Let's brag on him just a little bit. Did you see the hat that the operators union gave him? They don't give those hats away because it means you're a union member. But John has represented them so well and so faithfully. They gave him an operator's hat. That's really something.
And you know what else? It's something that he actually wears it because then he has to cover up that Thomas Jefferson-looking hairdo he has.
Dude.
He has the most beautiful
incredible
That boy has hair.
Incredible hair.
Oh.
And always has. He's always had this great hair since he started here as a kid.
Dude, it's like
if we had a $30 bill, if we had a $30 bill, John Griffin should be on it with that hairdo.
No kidding.
There was a $30.
Oh, we're going to hell for this one. He's a good guy, and here we are
He's
making
a
fun
really
of him.
good guy, and
No,
grew
you're
up
not.
with the station.
You're not making fun of somebody when
Hey,
you're telling
let's go back to
how
Pat Walsh.
great his hair is.
Let's go back to Pat Walsh.
Pat Walsh,
We'll make fun of
7th
him.
floor.
Boy.
I'm not talking about. I'm staying away from
You
that.
know the old saying, never be your own hatchet man.
No.
Yeah.
Boy.
Hey, John, have you been and checked out the new? We're going to move. Have you checked out the new studio?
I checked out Todd Meyer, our executive producer, shot video of it, and I saw the video that he shot. So it does.
Does it look good?
It looks really, really good. So
I'm grateful
hopefully,
we have windows.
yeah, as long as we have a place to park, we can get out of that shoebox in the fan. That'll be great. But as long as we have a place to park, and I don't know, are you guys now? When we flush the toilets there, will it sound like Doc Severinsen on the Tonight Show playing his horn?
Like it does here on the fourth floor.
I did hear that the sports station is parking under the bridge.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably are.
That's you guys.
Probably are.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jeez.
All right.
John, tonight, B105. Oh, wait a minute. Fulton says, Pat, tell John that I'm getting ready for my big Singing in the Rain, the musical this month, November 20th through, John?
22nd.
All right. Do you have that information? I'll make sure I forward that to you. Okay.
You know, Pat, we got a nickname Fulton Errol Flynn. He's acting in so much stuff.
He's
Errol Flynn.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Colts tomorrow?
Colts tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pittsburgh. That is the Colts pregame huddle with me. 10 a.m. tomorrow. We'll get you set for the Steelers and the Colts. They haven't won, and the Steelers are ripe to get beat tomorrow.
Yeah,
by the
and
Colts.
we don't have a great track record. With the Steelers. It tends to be when we're a hot team, they can humiliate us. So
no, that's very, very true. But nope. You got a great opportunity to do that tomorrow. Remember IU today, 3:30, College Park, Maryland. JMV takeover later on tonight. And God love the Pacers. I mean, I'm going to have a 10-day contract here pretty soon. They have so many injuries. They get Golden State later on tonight again.
Sucks. All right. John, thank you very much. We'll be listening tonight.
You got it, guys.
B105.7, 6 until midnight, and we're coming right back. Are we coming back? 93 WIBC. Could you do that over again? You kind of blew it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the show that is sweeping the neighborhood. It is Craft Corner with Terry Stacy and Allison Lemons. Currently, their banner has fallen down. If you're watching on, you can watch on YouTube. You can also watch on our Facebook page, Home and Garden Indiana. And I think this is going to be a great one. Terry, take it away.
Wait,
Listen,
hang on, Ethan's.
Here comes Ethan, and he's getting ready to just turn us on.
Oh, we haven't done the video.
And let me get all of our supplies. What you're going to need for this particular craft, and again, this one is one that Allison found, and I just love it because it's simple and easy, and we're also kind of repurposing our jack-o'-lanterns or our pumpkins as we make the transition now to probably a Christmas tree. But what you can use and what you can do is if you don't want to take your pumpkin to like one of the Oinking Acres, which I love so much, some of those farms and sanctuaries, or even out in your woods, then this is another good idea to feed the critters. Allison, all we needed was a pumpkin.
All we need is a pumpkin and your old jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern?
Jack-o'-lantern, okay.
Wow, that sounds like a late-night TV.
It's gender neutral. So you're going to take it. So if you haven't, or if you already have like a full one, you'll cut the top off like you're going to make one. And then make sure to get the insides out because we're going to make it hollow. Or if you already have it hollow, that's fine too. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut probably 3/4 of the way down all the way around. Whoop,
that's what I'm doing now. So I cut it all the way around. Whoop, we take the lid off. Voila!
Wow! And if you haven't scooped out the insides already or just clean it up, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. And then next, you're going to take a couple of wooden dowels and a screwdriver, or we used, honestly, the knife that we used, and you're going to make 4 holes for the dowels to go crisscross. So we make 4 holes counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then we're just going to poke them through.
Poke the dowels through.
Or
chopsticks, and
chopsticks.
You can use smaller pumpkins too. If you have those little tiny pie pumpkins or something that you want to also do something with, this will also work, and you can use chopsticks.
Yeah, and they're really cute too.
There we go. Now you see what you got.
So we got that so far, and then all you're gonna need is some twine. Or if the pumpkin's too heavy, you don't want to hang it. Honestly, you can just leave it as is. But we're making it pretty and fancy. So
Susan says, Happy Craft Corner Day.
Happy Craft Corner Day.
Craft Corner Day. Thank you, Susan, for watching.
Now,
what you're going to do is you're going to tie this on the outside or the inside. I'm going to try it on the inside because I'm going to take this home. And what we're making, and I'm not sure I even mentioned it, is we're making bird feeders.
Yes.
This inside pumpkin, this hollowed out pumpkin, will be a bird feeder. And I personally would hang this for myself because I have so much trouble with other critters that are eating the bird food. I'd put this on probably a shepherd's hook, and so that they couldn't get to it. But anyway, you're going to do this all the way around, right, Allison? You're going to. I probably should have had these cut, and I didn't. So
That's okay.
Allison.
Whatever length you want.
Go
And
ahead.
then we've also done this before with oranges, like half-cut oranges, just for smaller. So this is basically the same version.
I thought we did that before, and you're
But just
right.
now it's with pumpkins.
It's pumpkins, and I love it.
But yeah, like Terry mentioned too, you can do it with the mini pumpkins and hollow them out. And I've seen people put peanuts in them and then put them around their trees for the squirrels.
Yeah, I like that one
think
too.
it's cute.
So that's kind of what we're doing today, and it really will be cool here. We're going to just tie these on real quickly, and then you can see that we'll hang that from a shepherd's hook outside and fill it with bird food, which has gotten a little pricey. I don't mind telling you, like everything else. And don't tell me that bird food's coming from China. That bird food is probably not coming from China, and there's probably would there be a tariff on that?
No.
On bird food? What's causing those prices to go on higher with bird food?
I did not realize that it had gone up. I haven't really. I'll look into that.
Okay. Thank you. So here you go, guys. This is what you do. If you're watching us right now, we've got the string or the rope or the jute, whatever it is, the twine, and we've tied it on the inside. We'll fill this hollowed out half pumpkin with bird food, and you've got yourself the most magnificent bird feeder in all the land.
And it's perfect.
What do you think about that? Denny, you like this one?
We love it.
Andrea says the Craft Corner music makes them jump and remind that it's time for Craft Corner.
Yes, we love the music too.
Isn't that
We do
nice?
too. We love it. That's it for today, guys. We appreciate you watching. Did you like this
I would
one?
give that a good 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10 from Denny.
Wow.
Ethan
Dana
will
said,
take it.
good to see you.
Good to see you, Dana.
Good to
Hi,
see you
Dana.
guys.
We miss your voice. We'll see you. I bet she'll come to Sullivan Hardware
I
next
hope
week.
so. I hope so.
Yeah, easy enough.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
That's a
you.
good
Thank
one.
you.
Okay,
We're gonna leave now.
Now we're done.
Okay.
See you later.
I have to wait for Ethan to get back to where he's, and then I can say, "Hey, we're coming right back." Our
Here we go.
number 239-9393.
You know, it's music that our dear Ethan Patterson loves because he knows the words and he's singing along with the bump music.
Hey, the Sullivan Express tickets go on sale today at 4:00.
We're talking 4 hours and 7 minutes from right now.
And my fingers are crossed.
Now,
that
will
we
you
do
guys
not
be
have
monitoring your phones for trouble?
Actually, there's somebody at every computer in the office.
Okay.
Yep.
Waiting for, and hopefully, just stuff happens, so people call, but
Yeah, so we use a third ticketing software service. So they it's like our Ticketmaster basically. So they said they've opened up a couple more servers, whatever that means. I think it just means we will have hopefully not a crash.
and then they're starting a
virtual queue. So
queue.
as soon as you get on and you click I want these tickets, it'll put you in a queue.
And
don't exit the queue.
Don't exit the queue.
Just wait your turn. And then once you get in, go ahead and check out. And if it says it's processing and it's not going quickly enough, just let it sit. It's processing. It's just it's taking longer because there's so many people. So just don't refresh.
So don't backspace
and
or
don't
whatever.
backspace. And if you are double booking or accidentally get stuff, you can email the office and we can get your refunds. But
And the best thing to do, if you find yourself where you've bought the wrong ticket, buy the right ticket right now.
yes.
And then we will refund that.
Yeah, 'cause
But
it might be
don't
gone.
wait for us to switch it for you because tickets go very quickly. So get, what you want to fit you. And I do that when I book something for a family member.
Yeah.
I booked them the wrong time. It's
I
like-
know it's easy, especially because there are so many trains and there are a couple different experiences. So make sure you're getting the one you want as well.
So what do we call the just traditional Santa experience?
Yeah, we have the traditional Sullivan Express experience. So that's the one where you take the train ride and you stop and actually go in and see Santa and get a one-on-one with him and take pictures and then get back on the train. Then the Santa's Outpost experience, and I kind of like this version, especially for more shy kids, is you get on the train and then you stay in the train and Santa will just come up to you, say hello, take a picture with you guys while you're in the train. So if they just want to say, oh, this is what I want for Christmas.
And you get a warm cookie.
And then you get a little cookie for your drive back. And then we also have, which is also very cool for the adults, Santa's beer and wine flight.
Yeah.
So at night you can hop on with some of your adult friends and you'll stop at a couple of different stations along the way and get beer or wine samples. And then you can hang out at the Outpost with your favorite drink.
There you go.
So there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's all this information that I'm babbling on about is at sullivanhardware.com too. So especially the tips for today.
That beer train is picking up momentum.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of interesting, when we first started it, we wanted to have some adult experiences for like your age, Allison, your age people and so we did. We tried to do like wine tasting.
Yes.
But it was after the kids. It was after the kids' experience. Well, it was so late. I mean, it was starting like after 9 o'clock.
Right.
So I wanted one that we could run. So this one we actually run at the same time as the kids' experience.
And before the tastings
no
was
one ever
all at the North Pole, but this one you get it as you're going along, which I think is kind of fun too.
Someone pops out like behind a thing and with trays of the wine or beer that you're drinking.
It's fun.
Yep. So a lot of fun. 4 o'clock today. All right. Our number 239-9393. Oh, do we have time? We do.
You got a couple minutes.
Who is this? Do you know?
Hello.
WIBC, who's this? Okay, that didn't go well.
Hello?
I thought I was doing that so perfect.
You remember Porky Pig? Whoa. Miss Moo.
Isn't that Elmer Fudd?
Yeah, Elmer Fudd or Porky Pig. I don't remember. Whoa.
It's hard to believe, though. It's now, Thanksgiving is once again late.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is on the 27th, I believe.
That's right.
27th. So once again, it's late. So we're going to actually run the train earlier. But what that, in your mind, it's like it shortens the season. It shortens the...
It does. And I agree with your mind. Denny, I know you're early Christmas guy. Are you guys doing your Christmas tree this weekend?
We're putting all 4 Christmas trees. I have the tall, skinny ones that I got from Pat, and we're putting all 4 of those up. And then I'm putting up my flagpole Christmas tree, which is LED, 26.5 feet tall.
Woo!
Got it from a company called Fairy Bell. If you want to look at what these trees look like, Pat, Fairy Bell.
Not exactly. I bet they have some unusual traffic. Tammy joins us on the program. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Well, I have a 4-foot-tall raised garden bed that my son built for me. And this is the third year I've had tomatoes in it. And they did fine, but I have a feeling I need to start adding something more than just compost every spring. What can I do so that the tomatoes will keep growing?
Tomatoes need to be rotated. A lot of people plant them in the same plot every year, and if you can just move them around in the raised bed, that would help you. But I don't know, same old stuff. But Pat has this product that Biotone. That would help a lot.
I would add some Biotone to it as well, and then what I would also do is and we're running out of time. I would try to replace the top 4 to 6 inches. If you can, just kind of rotate and get some fresh soil in there, and you should be set. But Biotone is great, and as Denny said, if you can move the tomatoes one way or the other, that would help as well. All right, everybody, guess what?
Hour number 4?
Coming up.
Hour number 4, and you know what? Hold on to your seats, because what we have planned, do we have anything planned?
So much.
Okay, we're coming right back, 93 WIBC.
It's on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Daylight savings, remember?
No, you can't say that.
I know. Put the S on there. Because you know what? It drives people crazy. Daylight savings.
We had a whole conversation about that in the newsroom this week. You can't say savings.
Yeah, it's just saving. Daylight saving. All right, so here is the survey that was done on daylight saving time. Only 12% of the people in the country love it. 48% are neutral. And then the balance, which I think is 40 some, are against it. So it isn't, I thought it would be a little more popular than 12%. But how do you feel about it?
You know, I used to be more of a night owl, and then now that I've been doing this shift,
go ahead and say it. Now that I'm grown up,
I've reached that point in my life, I guess, Guy. Well, no, ever since I started working in the mornings, it gets darker at night a lot quicker.
Yeah,
and I can just go to bed around 8 o'clock.
Sunset tomorrow will be at 5:15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, see, and you know what? The thing is, everybody votes their own personal life. That's how it kind of goes. Like if you're a morning person, You may not like it. For us, we're running a Christmas train that's way cooler when it's dark.
Yeah.
So, that's great for us. And then in gardening, the more sunshine you have during the day.
So it's perfect for your business.
It's perfect for the business. So
I
kind of like it.
You know who doesn't like it? The deer. The deer.
It's the same.
It's like 16% more car crashes, car versus deer, when we change time.
That's because of our driving patterns.
The deer are on a regiment schedule. They come out about dusk, and dusk changes, and people are just coming home from work. And in those rural county areas, not even so much more, those are rural because they're in the city too. But I heard 16% this morning more deer versus car crashes when we change time.
President Trump, who wants to make daylight saving time permanent, and is asking Congress to do that, has already resisted. Tom Cotton, senator, has said, you know what, we've been down this road, and studies show that there's more accidents in the morning involving kids. So he pretty much said, that ain't going to happen. So we'll continue with changing our clocks twice a year.
Okay.
It doesn't I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense. How did we survive all these centuries without daylight savings time?
Oh, he said yes.
I know. I say that for Pat. He's a slow learner. How do we survive? And what did the Indians say? Only the white man is so stupid that he cuts 6 inches off his blanket.
Okay, wait a minute.
Adds it to the other side of the blanket, and it's a longer blanket.
But why does the Indian sound like he's from Brooklyn?
It's a little different. I don't know
It's
if
a
I'd have
different
gone
tribe.
with using a voice like that.
That's
but,
a different tribe.
We got you.
No, it sounds like Rocky.
I'm walking here.
I'm working.
You know what? You create
You
so
hear
many
me in the tribe.
When I was a Boy Scout, we had these authentic Indians come to Randsburg. And he boom, 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 boom. And he holds up his hand and says, "We tanked the mudda oit for all of the bounties." And we were looking at each other. This is a Native American Indian? We tanked the mudda oit. Oh, God.
Remember how we all cried when we watched the Native American look at the trash and it made you cry, and he was crying, and we found out many years later that he wasn't a Native American at all.
Where is this going?
Nowhere.
Oh, boy.
Nowhere, dog.
Nowhere. All right. Well, thanks, Jared. You have a great weekend, buddy.
Ethan
he's panicking.
has told me to say thanks, Jared.
Thanks, Jared.
Have a good day.
Oh, yeah? That's all?
That's it.
Sorry.
No further explanation?
I forgot where I was in the
being
program.
Replaced.
I guess we're supposed to play our show open here.
I can't wait to hear what accent Pat brings out. Or then he brings out next. Next week.
Native Indians that sound like they're from Brooklyn.
He always makes fun of me.
It's the mafia tribe.
Ethan, hit the music.
Hit the music.
Now.
Get us out of this.
And pull up the pot.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools.
Tag on it, man. You talked about getting lost in a segment. Totally forgot. So Jared is right behind, he's behind glass in the news center. Totally forgot that he was still there. But here we are. It's the 4th hour of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
That was it.
That was the first time.
That was it.
See, we've been out. How long have we been on the road? 2-3 weeks, it seems like.
It almost feels like a month.
Yeah, because
between Pumpkin Town or
Ethan and I totally lost our connection.
Yeah, you forgot about me to start the show.
I really did.
It took you.
Well, I really thought when I came
hours?
in this morning, I was pretty sure you were so hungover that you didn't want to be talked to. True.
He looked a little skunked.
I think that's just the way I look.
I don't think so.
No, that's not just
He
the
went
way
on the
you look.
town. He went to Mass Ave last night.
S.A.
Popeye.
Popeye the
Popeye.
Sailor Man.
Did you have big old guns?
You looking at me?
Yeah, I mean, well, not those. I mean,
then-
fake ones. Can I get you a candy cigarette?
Please, this
There
show.
you go.
So we've got a listener that says, "I hope Terry Stacy didn't kill an FAA member for that jacket." That's really going down the hill, Mark.
Well, it does say Bobby on the back of it. Bobby on the back of it, North Carolina. Poor Bobby. Okay, here we are, hour number 4. So the plans that we have are this. We are going to do a apple cider tasting.
Yeah, I just brought apple cider.
Well, that's nice of you.
That's all I have.
And it's for the show.
Okay.
And we're going to
And where's
taste
it from?
soon. This is from Anderson Orchard, back in my area.
Okay.
So are we tasting it like the tomato test that you gave us?
I mean, I just had extra from last night, but if we want to make it a segment, we can.
That is actually really good.
Is it
I will
hard
say-
cider? Is it hard cider?
No, this one isn't hard cider. I will say Beasley's has a really good hard cider that you can buy like 6 at a time.
Wait, hard cider as in
It has some alcohol.
alcohol in it?
Mm-hmm. But this one does not.
This is really good.
Yeah, it's
They make
Anderson
this
Orchard. They make it themselves. Yep, you can still get it, I believe.
Have you ever seen them make
Is
it
that in
with
Anderson?
a big apple press?
No, it's actually in Mooresville.
Oh, I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's the Anderson family.
Yes, the Anderson
Okay.
family. Yes, they've been there forever. I grew up going to the farm.
I just don't get out. I literally, anything on 71st and Keystone I know, but everything else I'm lost.
Well, it's amazing how orchards have become such a thing, because I remember as a kid we went because it was just close to us and it was a tradition. But I mean, there's there's trees, you go out pick the apples and then
Get you a candy cigarette?
Yeah, perfect. And then like they had some fresh market stuff, but that was about it. But now all of these orchards, when you go, it's a whole experience. They have playgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
They have pumpkin cannons. They have petting zoos. It's so fun.
Agritourism.
Huge.
Agritourism.
Agritourism is huge. And don't forget today out at Fair Oaks, if you want to smash pumpkins to help them sow
That
their,
just sounds
their
like so
fields.
much fun, Tara.
They're out there today in Fair Oaks, Indiana, not far from here.
I would say they were one of the leaders in Indiana for agritourism.
I think they were right at the beginning. I do.
Yep.
They were right there at the beginning of the forefront. It's to make extra money. You know, farms have to figure out something, especially these hobby farms, have to figure out how to survive sometimes. And agritourism is huge business.
Indianapolis hosted a couple years in a row an agritourism convention downtown. And they came out to our store and I spoke to the group about, because again, kind of what we're doing kind of relates a little bit to
If you go to the YouTube
agritourism.
channel, you can see Pat fumbling with his candy cigarette like he's really smoking it.
Hey, I want to
That's
ask
what
you.
you did when you had candy cigarettes.
You just let it hang like James Dean.
So the story of the candy cigarettes, I was going through our store and we have, Allison, it's kind of a fun, like weird candy stuff. Like we have a 5-pound gummy bear that's 6,500 calories.
Isn't that what Joe gave Pam one year for a Christmas or birthday or something?
So,
Like these giant-
so we kind of
so
got this
wild.
fun stuff, and I look down and there's candy cigarettes. It's like hell no, we are not selling candy cigarettes. I've already been torched because I sold 2 bird feeders to the governor. Can you imagine?
But you can sell bubblegum cigars, right?
Well, they're there, and I'm not.
I think they're both okay.
I do not.
If it was a
Absolutely
candied
not.
vape, maybe not. But I feel like
They probably have them somewhere.
No.
But I feel like these don't even look like cigarettes.
I mean, the
anymore.
box.
There's no red tip.
And the
They
boxes
used to have
don't.
red tips.
It's
This looks
literally
more like a
sugar
joint.
stick.
Right, and the box.
I mean, there's not like.
You are.
I mean, if
you
look
are
at a
making
cigarette-
it worse.
That's a zigzag paper. I'm
Right,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
a zig. See, Denny knows that's a zigzag paper. It's so.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to know what
Anyway.
that is either.
No. So, but it doesn't say like it. When we were kids, it would say candy cigarettes.
Yeah, what
So
does
it
it say
does
now?
not say cigarettes.
It says Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike.
Where's the box at?
Oh, it's right
It
here.
is Lucky. You put your price tag on the
How much are they?
Lucky Lights. How much are they? $1.99.
That's not bad.
It's
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Look at the calories; are not bad though.
It's a
pure
nice
sugar?
little. I mean, it's a nice little sugary treat.
Yeah.
I just feel like I feel
Serving
like we
size.
should all be talking in accents with the.
What kind of accent?
How much
Like
do you think?
I got my cigarette here, huh?
Yeah.
So
You know,
East
like
Coast?
yeah.
Talking about East
Yeah.
Coast?
Like Pat was like, I got back to the store, you know, the kids had cigarettes, and I was like,
I
hey,
gotcha.
no way, huh?
Hey, listen, I got to do a commercial for Al's Garage. I'm kind of doing it on the side. Management doesn't know, but get down to Al's for an oil change, just $29.99
Now you need to put that behind your
43
ear.
calories
Take your
for
cigarette,
that.
Put it behind
What's
your
that?
ear.
43 calories was the question.
for the whole box.
No, for one.
No, I think it's for the whole box.
43.
What's the
Serving
serving?
size 1.
1 box.
Oh, dual face. I put all that in my coffee.
That's good.
I thought it said
wait,
1
I need
box.
to know how many calories are in this before I eat any more of it.
Servings 1. Okay, you're right, Pat. I hate saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 box is 12 grams of sugar.
There you go.
Phew.
Look at all of us.
It's got
I
protein.
will say, if you're on the YouTube chat, we look like crazy people right now.
Oh, yeah.
I've already half eaten mine.
Sweater weather. It says sweater
I can't
weather.
just let something hang. I
Yeah.
need to eat it if it's sweet, something delicious.
I will
Anyway.
say, I feel the cavities forming.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, now
And I
listen, I
like
want to
it.
ask you guys. So,
Yeah.
my sister has found a perfect place for us. She wants to have a farm stand. How do you think a farm stand would go in Martinsville, in Indiana?
It depends on where it is.
What kind
Where
of farm
we
stand?
would make baked items. We've looked at the licensing and everything you have to have. We can have a little shed.
Yeah.
And then you just fill it every morning with goods. And then you have a lockbox attached to the wall, and people just put the money in.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I think that.
There's several of
Supposedly.
those. Yeah, they do really well in the summer.
They do blueberries that
Morgan
way
County.
up in Hamilton.
That's where we
County.
would be, in Morgan County.
But
I think
In a
that'd be
little
great.
farm stand.
I think part of going to a farm stand is the experience, and I think that
Who just crunched their cigarettes?
Not me.
swiping your card. Is that what you're doing? You have a lockbox?
You could have a lockbox, or you could do
Just
Venmo.
an honor system?
Some have recommended do Venmo.
So
honor
no one's
system.
there?
Right.
It'd be on your property.
It's an honor system. Yeah. People have them in
At the
front of
end
their
of
front
your
yards
driveway.
all the time.
I don't know. I mean,
I think I'd want a game camera there that could shoot.
no, not that
pictures.
part. I just think there's an experience. I mean, I want a petting zoo when I'm there.
Oh, do you?
yeah.
At the farm market when you stop by a little
Yeah.
farm stand? Really,
Yeah.
it's a stand.
I want to bring my
have one that
grandkids
Eagles work the
and pet a pig while I'm picking out corn.
First of all, I don't believe that for a minute that you want to pet a pig.
I agree.
Not even for a minute. I mean, maybe a llama.
I'm trying to
but
steal
I can't
the
see you
bacon.
actually bending over and picking and touching a pig.
You know, you don't know me, okay?
He pulled the cigarette out of his mouth and he's holding it like it's a lucky strike.
Listen.
Listen to me.
Listen, dame.
You know what? It does. It's a little intimidating with you with the candy cigarette.
You're all going to follow my lead or there's going to be changes. You understand?
See how fun are the
You're
candy
not as good
cigarettes?
as Katz is. When Katz does his, Godfather routine.
Wait, Katz is from New York.
I know.
His last name is Katz. I mean,
Yeah.
he was born in that accent.
By the way, did you see the AI thing that Hammer
Unfortunately.
did of Tony Katz? Was that a cat costume that he was in, a Halloween costume?
Yes, Hammer made an AI of Tony Katz in some quote unquote sexy cat costumes.
I tell you what,
I tell you what, somebody needs to take that phone away from him.
Yeah, take it away from him because
We got to
he's
get
really,
this in real quick, okay?
Okay.
Before we go. Andy joins us on the program. Hi, Andy.
Hey, how you doing?
We're doing good.
Hey, you said not to say the S, but yet you said it's saving. I thought you were going to say daylight saving time.
Way to go, Andy. I didn't see
Okay, I
that
have a
coming. You knucklehead.
It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, I have a joke. This one's for Denny because it requires a little bit of thinking, and it feels like it's right up his alley.
I think I'm going to the bathroom.
Which is which is heavier? Which is a heavier liquid, water or butane?
Which is a heavier liquid, water?
I thought butane
or
was gas, but are you talking about per mole or are you talking about per container?
This is a joke.
I know, but I don't understand.
Just pick one.
But okay, water. Water's heavier.
Yeah, you're right, because butane is a lighter fluid.
That's a good one.
We're coming right back, 93
Thanks a lot, Andy.
WIBC.
There'll be something in your envelope. When Nathan got married a month ago on September 12th, I realized what a romantic he was.
Who, Ethan?
Ethan.
I think you said Nathan.
I thought you said Nathan.
You did call me Nathan.
I'm sorry. We were talking about Kylan. Anyway, Ethan, you were such a romantic, and now I'm starting to really appreciate it because of the music you're choosing.
Yeah, I'm somewhat of a, I was going to say savant, but that's not the right word, is it?
Those are known as idiots.
Idiot. Savant.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Me too.
How long you been married? And it took you that long to figure it out?
You guys had your first fight?
Let's not ask questions like that. What have you found out that you have in common that you didn't know before you got married?
See, not much. We were really weird because we dated for like 5 years beforehand, so I knew everything, and she knew everything.
That's how Beth and I were.
I guess, hold on, let me take that back. I actually have a good answer. So when we had to open up the presents together, we knew that I was bad at opening presents, and we knew that she was bad at opening up presents.
What do you mean bad?
Not that you have to give off a certain reaction, but
in front of people, like not saying that.
Yeah, I'm not good at showing you how excited I am that you got me this gift.
We thought you didn't know how to open a present.
By yourself in a room.
Somewhat. It's half and half.
Back to that idiot savant thing.
Yes.
But together, when we open up gifts, we are absolutely terrible. Like, you'd think it'd be like opposite would make us incredible.
Yeah.
No, we both just like look at each other and we're like,
Well, everybody wants a waffle iron at some point in their life.
I'm with you, though. There's something with a lot of attention is just on two people, and you have all of these gifts to open. People are excited.
Sounds great.
And
did you open?
You love it too?
Yeah, even when your mic's hot. Hey, listen, did you open gifts in front of people?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I know. Yeah, we did for the bridal shower.
Bridal shower.
And then for the wedding, we did that in private.
Wow.
Okay, some of the comments from YouTube, I thought, and if you haven't watched this on YouTube,
it's there.
It's there, and I think it's fascinating.
And it's turned on every
once in a while. And Mark says, if the show if you put in as much effort on the show into show planning.
Oh, is that Mark Horn?
As they did figuring out when to turn the YouTube on and off feed, the show would be much better. It's like, I don't know.
Mark, pass out a few compliments every once in a while, okay?
Kathleen says, hey, Terry.
That's what I got for you, Mark.
Okay, here we go. How early? Oh, this is Sullivan Express. How early can you get into the queue?
4 o'clock.
For the Sullivan, do you know?
I mean,
what I would do is probably
get on around 3:50.
Yeah, because what we found is that they opened it, up to 5 minutes early or something like that.
And the thing is, it's a big ticketing software, so they don't tell us. There's only so much we can give you guys information wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say click on around maybe 3:50, and then by 4 o'clock you can refresh it. But once you're in that, once you're
in the queue, don't touch it.
Yeah. Once it says you're in the queue, do not touch it.
All right. Can you get this an Apple Jack? At Sullivan's. What is Apple Jack?
Apple Jack. That's hot. That's
not Apple Jack's. Apple Jack.
It's hard cider.
Hard cider?
Oh, I thought they were talking about the cereal.
That's Apple Jacks with an S on the end.
That S thing again.
You need more plumbers in your life, Allison.
And Apple Jacks are delicious. I love cereal. Cereal Apple Jacks.
On our plumbing crew, we had guys that would drink out of a mason jar. It should have been my clue, but I was 18 or 19.
A mason jar.
A mason jar. It was clear, and it was bloody hot one day, and this guy we called no teeth handed me. He says, "Are you thirsty?" I said, "Yeah," and I took a drink. I said, of course, it was hard, not cider. It was liquor.
Yeah,
knocked me on my butt, but people. Apple Jack, yeah, that was a common drink.
Did not know that one. All right. David said, I don't see anything wrong with candy cigarettes. I've never smoked anything, and I would eat and play with them when I was younger. What happened to good old fun? You know what happened to good old fun? 40-year-old white women.
Whoa.
Hey now.
What? Where did that voice come from?
They took away all the fun.
Old white women?
Now you sounded like Tony Katz.
40 white women.
40-year-old.
40-year-old white women.
Yeah.
Are what ruined everything?
No. The fun. I mean, candy cigarettes.
Well, the fun.
No, here's what I would say. So David's a dude, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anything problem, but if we had candy cigarettes, people would go, you can't do that. What are you trying to do? I'll never shop in your store again.
Right, that's true. I mean, I really understand.
Do they always
really
pull that trump card?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is a lot of, and I don't know why people do that. We're kind of a fun place to go.
Yeah.
You know what people should say?
I think people love nostalgia candy. I do. There was a place right here on Monument Circle that I think has moved a little bit, but it was just filled with nostalgia. Yeah, is it still there around on the circle where it was before?
Yes. Yep. by Potbelly.
It's a cool place to go into if you have never.
What's the name of it?
Rocket Fizz.
Okay.
And it's filled with
Does it have sodas and
nostalgia.
stuff?
Oh yeah, that's where you can get the Chocola, or it used to. Remember Chocola?
Oh, do I ever?
Oh my gosh, so good. But a lot of that nostalgia candy, you know.
Wow.
I love it. Buns. You have buns, don't you? Don't you sell buns?
Oh my gosh, number one maple buns.
Maple bun, my favorite
is
of all time.
The number 2 selling candy item in our store.
What's number 1? Something else?
I can't remember. Oh, you know what? It's we have the root beers and stuff. It's XXX.
Oh yeah.
XXX root beer, then maple bun.
Ugh.
Wow.
So good.
So
a good
this
breakfast.
is so. I was just thinking about the people who always go, I'm never going to shop at Sullivan's Skin. You know what you should do is like maybe just take a month off. Is that self-serving?
Take a break.
You just don't want to back yourself into a corner and say, you know, I'm never going to shop at Sullivan's again because you sold a bird feeder to the governor. You should say, I'm not coming there for a month.
Or you should say, I'm just really disappointed in you, Pat.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, that's
That
what my
makes
dad
me-
always said. That took me down. But you know who
Man,
would
I've
probably
been-
give you an answer to that is Michaela from Michaela's.
Michaela from Michelle. Let's
Yeah.
find out if she's into candy cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes? I bet she's a
Hi,
smart.
Michaela from Michaela. From
Hi,
Michaela's.
good morning.
How are you?
And do I have a story for you guys?
Okay.
So whenever the office is down, we're having a rough day because we all have rough days, right?
Yep.
Of course.
My favorite thing to do is to walk around and offer a pack of candy cigarettes. I got a
No.
carton in my office at
Do you
any
really?
time. Yes. I got a 40 pack sitting on my desk right now.
No way.
That is really fun.
We love to eat our candy cigarettes. 7 grams of sugar, like, it's fine. We'll be
Like,
okay.
do you put like Kool-Aid in a martini glass and pass those around?
Not a bad idea. I like
No, they
that one,
actually
too.
put
No.
martinis
They
in a
put martinis in a martini. There you go.
Richard would never know, so we'll definitely
No.
try both routes next time. We'll give him a Kool-Aid one and see how it
But don't
works.
you
But yeah.
think if I had candy cigarettes sitting on the shelf at my store in the toy department, nonetheless, it could be a little offensive to moms and dads?
I think it'd be.
Get a
I mean,
life.
I'm a mom, and I find it hilarious. Like, my kids
What
know.
kind of mother
They don't
are you?
smoke really. I'm a fun mom.
I'm a
cool
fun mom. There she
Yeah,
snaps
this
back.
used the Mount Pilot's mom.
Yeah.
You won't know that
They'll be
reference.
okay.
Do you know
They
the
know
Mount
not-
or were you one of the Mount Pilot girls? Do you know who they are?
She's too young for that. The fun girls.
They were the
I'm
fun
not
girl.
a 40-year-old woman. I'm a 35-year-old woman.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I didn't ruin candy cigarettes.
No, the fun girls from Mount Pilot were on the Andy Griffith show.
Yeah.
So they
That-
were kind of the
A
whoo-hoo.
little bit before me.
You know, the who? I know, way before you. All right, so tell us, Michaelis, what are we talking about with?
All right. So we've talked to the
Wait a minute,
accounts
hold on, I
payable
can-
guy. Are you the payroll mistress? Do you just handle the phones? Or are you the marketing genius?
No, we're talking about fall
I
prep.
Oh, fall
am
prep.
everything.
Yeah, everything.
Well,
okay.
I'm everything. I'm the go-to for everything, and I love supporting the Michaelis team and our customers. But yes, I wanted to talk about a little bit of fall prep today.
Yes, obviously,
and
if you're handing out candy cigarettes, you are the go-to.
Yeah, I can take a day that's going from a 0 to 100 real quick. Here's a carton. You'll be fine. But
I like Michaela.
as we're starting to shift into that fall weather hoodie season, if you know, you know, we want to use this opportunity for you as a homeowner to walk around outside, get those final days of sunlight, and just take a look at your home. Look around your windows, your doors. Take a look at your roof. I'm not saying get up on your roof, but just take a peek out there from the yard, see if there's any damage, any debris, missing shingles, anything like that. As you're walking around, just take note of anything that looks suspicious or doesn't look right, and give us a call. You know, if you see cracking, any type of holes where water could get in, pests, anything like that, certainly give us a call. We'll do a free inspection, walk around your property, get up on the roof, get in the attic, get in the crawl, basement, whatever you have. We'll take a look, see what we can do to get your home ready for the cold winter that is going to hit
So
us.
if you see a couple possums outside with candy cigarettes in their mouth, Call Michaelis.
They probably got them from me. Yeah, exactly.
Call Michaelis because you got problems. The fun mom from Mount
cool
Pilot.
Mom, the fun mom.
I'm glad. You know what? Okay, I'm still not going to put candy. Here's what we're doing with the candy cigarettes. We put them in the yellow house so that they're not really around the kids.
So you're keeping them under the counter.
I threw them upstairs in the office because I was like, we're not selling candy cigarettes.
Just put them in the same place you put the birth control and everything will be fine, okay?
Denny.
All right.
So anyways, it's Michaela from the Michaelis Corporation. Michaela, thank you very much. The number 844
Please come back
Fixed
again.
Indy. That's 844 Fixed Indy. Water, storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens.
Michaelis happens to help you through it.
Jiminy.
So I continue on. Wax lips.
Yes, remember them? You would
Remember the
put
wax
them on.
lips?
I remember that taste. You can almost taste it when you talk about it.
And then how about the Mark said? How about the wax bottles of the Coke?
Loved
Remember
it.
that?
Loved it.
Love those.
Or
And you
orange,
could
there
eat
was
the whole
orange
wax,
soda.
right?
There was, and then you could chew on the wax. I don't think you were supposed to swallow it, but you chewed
maybe
it till
that's-
every little bit of liquid was out.
David and Sonia say FedEx and UPS are merging, and they're going to call it Fed Up.
Ba-dum-dum.
That's a good
Okay,
one.
we used to leave cider in the fridge so that we could drink it the first day of the new year. I don't remember that one. Rocket Fizz.
Yeah, Rocket Fizz has
Oh,
that
they
place.
left the circle.
I thought they did, but I wasn't
They
sure.
did?
Because
I thought
of
they moved
crime.
down. Yeah, I thought they moved down. They're still around. They're just down a ways, I think.
Okay.
On what is that, Market? This would be Market. I think they're off
East
of
Market,
Market now. But cool place. Really cool place to get nostalgic endings.
Regular Jeff. I like those. I think the gum kind of fizzled out. Oh, like Bazooka.
Bazooka.
Do you remember Bazooka always had a comic in there? Archie.
Yeah.
And
Remember that.
Jughead.
Fruit Stripe gum. It was my favorite Fruit Stripe.
Do you remember Blackjack?
And
You
it
remember-
really was. The taste was gone out of that within just a few minutes.
There
but
was
that was the
Blackjack,
best tasting
and there
gum.
was Clove. Yeah.
There was some
Clove
good gums.
made your lips numb. Sort of like that crap you made me put on my lips one time.
Cloves
Is
are good for your
Big League Chew, was that around for you
Oh,
guys?
yeah.
That was bubble gum that was made to look like chewing tobacco.
But I don't
Right.
think that. Chewing
See?
tobacco.
Right,
That's
you pull it out of that little round container like you see.
I used to, man, we had so much of that. And when I played baseball as a kid, we had
did you
so
have the
much
great
Big
big
League
wad
Chew.
like
See,
that?
that's
Oh, yeah.
another
We
one.
all
I
had the
Another one
huge
that's
thing.
maybe a little questionable.
I'm surprised that
yeah.
the moms let that slide by.
Right.
Are you
Right,
talking
right.
about what Katz calls the liberal white women of Hamilton County?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not say that.
No.
He said Tony Katz.
Tony
said that.
Katz.
Oh.
We got to get you some hearing aids.
No. I was thinking about what I said before. I was already regretting saying
About the 40-year-old
40-year-old white women.
women.
What I meant to say.
Just say that Katz said it, okay?
Well, what did you, maybe just let it just keep going forward and let it go.
Move forward. Do a Jeff Pigeon.
Yeah, just go forward.
Plow
Just move
through
forward.
It. Hey, we expected to have Peyton Manning on earlier. You know, I remember remember that, Terry? I remember we were supposed to have Peyton Manning on, and it turned out we were scammed. And Pidge would just go right through. Like
He would. He would call it out.
and just forget that we talked about we were having Peyton Manning. He would just go forward, and I would just beat people up for an hour.
He just wanted to move on.
Yeah. Speaking
Somebody
of,
taught him that. Keep going forward.
239-9393, the speed round.
Is it time?
Coming up next, 93 WIBC. What started out with a bright future, this show has turned into a train wreck that it is.
Of biblical
But
proportion.
now we've come to the final segment, the speed round, where we take your calls lickety-split at 239-9393. That's a toll-free number. 317. Remember when we used to say
People
that?
don't even know what toll-free means anymore.
The toll-free caller, toll-free number at 800 239-9393, area code 317. Speed Round is brought to you by
Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, Indiana. Great pricing on Lazy Boy. Indiana-made Smith Brothers Furniture. Mattresses made in Indiana. And, of course, maintenance-free outdoor furniture. Listen here, Pat. It's free delivery up to 75 miles from those folks. ThompsonFurniture.net.
Who's ready for the Speed Round?
Allison.
Okay. You know who we have?
Who do we have?
This person. WIBC. Who's this?
Hey, this is Woody. How are y'all doing today?
Good, Woody. What's up?
I just want to tell you, my ex-wife called and said, the lawyer told her to tell me to make sure I move my clock forward so I'd be 2 hours early at the courthouse.
I like your style.
Thanks, Woody. Charles.
Boy, Woody.
Charles the Genius joins us. Hey, Charles.
Oh, no. Well, God bless all of you, everybody out there, and go Colts, of course, Ben Davis, and naturally we still got to remember the fever. You mentioned about the deal with the drinking and stuff. I remember one of Urban Legends when CBS, when Andy Griffin's show actually was still on the network back in the 60s, they got in trouble with the FCC because they posted something and it didn't exist. But he was, way back when, he was dating that girl Peggy, and he went to a Raleigh restaurant, if I remember right. He ordered a beer, and she ordered a mixed drink. The only trouble was back in the 60s, in North Carolina, they didn't serve mixed drinks. You could actually get arrested for that. I didn't know anything about it. Of course, that has nothing to do with Chug-a-Lug and, what was it, Roger Miller and Chug-a-Lug, and what was it, White Lightning, Hey, speaking of which, last week I made a mistake. I told, made the thought of Denny when I was thinking about why the witch couldn't get her pilot's license. You know why?
Why?
She kept flying off the handle. Hello? No, it's terrible. And the other thing is, it's terrible. But check that episode. I'm not sure what the episode was, but believe it or not, back in them days, the FCC really kept track of it. And I guess that people actually went to Raleigh trying to think they could buy mixed drinks. So
there you
go.
go.
Boy, interesting. That's great trivia. I didn't know that.
Oh, no, I made that up. You don't think I really knew what I was talking about, did you? I mean, just a hint. Jeff Pigeon used to pull that all the time. We were relating something this way back in the Stone Age before there was such thing as computers and AI. And one time I remember Jeff goes, Charles, can we go any farther? Is this true? And I go, no, I made it up. I just like to hear myself talk. And he goes, and click, and that was it.
All right, Charles. Thanks for calling, Charles. It's a speed round, so we got to go. It's Downtown Charlie joining us on the program. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, gang. How are you?
We're doing good, man.
Good. Hey, I got a quick joke for you. So, you were talking about the Indians. How did the Pilgrims knew the Indians were friendly when they landed at Plymouth Rock?
How did the Pilgrims know that the Indians were friendly when they landed at Pilgrim Rock?
Anyone?
Plymouth Rock.
Anyone?
I don't know.
They said, "Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?"
Oh
boy!
You had to go there, Charlie.
I got one more. You guys were talking about cider, and I've always had a favorite cider too. Hard cider is great, but my all-time favorite cider is Dickens cider. They're the best.
There you go. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Happy Saturday.
Hey, cut that out of the broadcast, will you? All right. Did you jump that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, welcome back.
Anybody else?
No.
On the phone?
That's it. I think after that.
We ended.
After that experience.
With a banger.
Don't say that.
Come on, Alice.
Get your minds out of the gutter, people.
You're with Hammer and Laskowski all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we're worried about you.
Have you ever smelt mothballs?
Hey, no.
What has happened to the end of the show?
I don't know.
Everything was so wholesome and kind
It
and
was.
sweet and fun, and now look how it's ending in just like this. This is how it's going to end. You better drag it back out. You've got how much time?
You got about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Fix it.
Hey, listen,
Save
the
it.
Sullivan Express, a very wholesome Christmas experience. Tickets go on sale today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at sullivanhardware.com. So look at the calendar online so you get an idea, and make sure that you pick multiple times because they go fast. All right, and there's also some things in there of how and what not to do. We'll see you next week, 93 WIBC.